All right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Friday night. This is the West Coast Watch Along, KnicksFanTV Live, presented by Prizepicks. CP the franchise, Alex Ratar's Stratocaster here. Knicks in the Valley of the Sun, taking on the Phoenix Suns right now. And as we kick this stream off, the Knicks are headed to the bench because the Phoenix Suns are going on a bit of a run right now. So Tibbs wants to talk to the squad. Suns running and gunning right now. Mikal Bridges off to a hot start. 11 points, 3 of 3 from downtown. We're going to have to run him off the three-point line. Suns shorthanded. No Chris Paul due to the hand injury. No Devin Booker in the COVID protocol. So, you figure Cam Payne is going to be somebody to watch, especially operating out of that pick and roll with Ayton. And then Mikal Bridges, man. Got to keep an eye out on Mikal Bridges. Have been kind of lackadaisical on the defensive end there. So Mikal Bridges, 3 for 3 from downtown already. So to everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. CP, Alex in here. JD will be here halftime. Another West Coast watch along, man. This is a show where we run through the game with you guys, play-by-play analysis. We'll take some live calls throughout the show. We'll do some trivia, do some giveaways and whatnot. So always a good show for the West Coast watch along. And we'll do this tonight, Friday, and Sunday when the Knicks take on is it the Clippers or Sacramento on Sunday? I forget.
Clippers.
Clippers on Sunday. Okay. So there we go. So Knicks loses a 6 straight, Al. 16 out of 19. What are you looking for here, man? No Obi tonight. No Obi with a hamstring injury. So the birthday boy, Obi Toppin, will miss tonight's game. What does that mean for the rotation? What do you think it means for the rotation, man?
Means Julius Randle's getting every single minute that Tom Thibodeau dreams of.
55 minutes of Julius. Facts.
Sid like, oh, whoo, don't got to worry about Obi tonight.
Yeah.
Good.
55 minutes of Julius. You'll get probably about 25 minutes of Taj, and Cam will get his usual 10.
Yep.
And that's how we do it, man. Shout out Unbox Unlimited Box. $5 super chat says, how does Julius chastise the team for defense, then just get beat back down the court like he always does? This is a regular offense. Please lead by example. Transition Julius. We don't need that, Al. We don't need that, bro. Guy falls asleep religiously on his transition defense, man. Can't do it.
Won't find cutters.
No.
Won't do it. Just won't. But yet we'll watch him just tell everybody else how they're missing assignments, man. And
right.
It's comical.
Can't make it up, bro.
It's like playing that game of pick up with that dude who keeps complaining about everything, but yet this guy's a chucker, right? You're like, come on, man, just swing the ball. Absolutely
cannot make this up, bro. Cannot make this up. So, got to tighten up. 17-12 right now in the first quarter. Let me salute some people in the chat. Troy Flett, what's going on, Troy? How you feeling? We got another super chat, $20 super chat, from Dwayne Freddie Hubbard. Dwayne, definitely appreciate that. All right, back. Here we go. Here's Mitch. Gets it to quickly coming off the screen. So Knicks getting some subs out there. RJ's out of the game. Okay. I'm not sure if that's injury. Looks like it's just a little bit of rest.
Had a good floater from Fournier.
Nice floater from Fournier there. Okay, so Knicks going with quickly. Fournier, Burks, Julius, and Mitch. And here's Jay Crowder clapping back top of the key 3. 20-14. All right.
Jay Crowder is like that guy where he's either bricking it or he's making it.
Yeah.
I don't get Crowder from that. Good defensive guy though.
Julius can't even get a 3-footer to go. Absolutely stuck. And Suns are going the other way. There's Ayton. Free throw line extended jumpers missed. Quickly with the rebound. And gets fouled. Cam Johnson, slow to get up. All right, so I'm not sure what happened there. Looked like he got a little bit.
Chest?
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah. Got cracked in the sternum.
Oh, took a pounder from Brooks. Woo!
Point of the shoulder right to the chest.
There's Monty like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Complaining, man. Throw some icy out on there. It'd be all right. All right. Yeah, Cam's another man. 52% from 3 last 4 games. Wow. It's IQ off the Julie screen. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, there it is.
Emmanuel Quickly. And Sherwin McKenzie in the chat cannot be happy about that. He's the biggest Quickly hater. But Quickly's been playing well last 4 games. Give him credit. And Mitch with the block shot. Here comes Fournier in the break. Gets it to Julius. Julius all by himself.
There we
Fast
go.
breaks. Throws it down. Knicks on a little bit of a run here. Down by 1. 20-19. All right. Here are the Suns coming the other way. Young Holiday misses the mid-range. Julius rebound, bringing the ball up. Heavy Julius tonight, Al. I got Julius on the over on my prize picks tonight. Over 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Look, you're going to need him. You know.
You're going to need him for tonight. With no Obi Toppin,
yeah.
It should be a lock to get all of that.
Yeah, no question. And he picks up a foul. So Knicks in the bonus, so 3 minutes to go. Julius has been forcing the issue, and he's at the line. Old Jared Jack sighting. Jared Jack, assistant coach for the Suns.
We're already seeing it right now, but it looks like something I wanted to see coming into this game because the Suns are down and just how the Knicks have been playing late with the staggering of Randall and RJ, and we're seeing it right now. So
RJ
that
Cam.
they're staggering. Yep, I can't wait to see the RJ Cam, but I like what I'm seeing right now. I like that IQ's out there with Randall, giving him a shooter out there, giving him with Fournier, because Tibbs is going to try to force that 2-man game, as always. But this is a good rotation. There we go. We got some Sims in here with
Jericho checks in for Mitch. Suns, on the other hand, going with Aaron Holiday, Landry Shamet, Torrey Craig, Mikal Bridges, and JaVale McGee. McGee versus Sims is going to be an interesting matchup. Here's Shaman over the screen. Gets it to Holiday. Holiday going baseline, trying to take Fournier. Goes over the screen to Shaman. Shaman over to Craig. Swings it to Mikal Bridges, guarded by Julius. Julius stepping up right now. Hands up. Cuts him off the baseline. Ooh, and Bridges misses the jumper. Rebound, Burks. There's Burks taking it up. Guarded by Bridges. Bridges hounded him. Burks picks up his dribble. Gets it to Quickly off the Sims screen. Probing. Finds Sims in the paint. Finish that. JaVale McGee stuffs Sims. Shamet coming the other way. Guarded by Fournier. Comes over the McGee screen. And we got a foul. Yeah, Willie Cruz. IQ came in for RJ. RJ came out early. Doesn't look like foul trouble. I think might just been rest. Yeah, no fouls for RJ. So could be Tibbs just trying to stagger things here. 21-20. Knicks take a 1-point lead. So to everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. We're on the way to 50K. All right, here's Landry Shamet over the McGee screen. Get that out of there. Jericho Sims. The wall of Jericho. Not today. Let's go.
I feel like this should be a good matchup for Sims, him and JaVale McGee. JaVale's not, any center like Joel Embiid.
Right.
But this should be a good matchup for him to get his feet wet.
Should be a fair one. Ooh. All right. Speaking of McGee, gets fouled at the line by Fournier, and he's going gets fouled on the alley-oop attempt going to the line. Maxwell Walter, new rotation to RJ, Cam, and Mitch. Let's see what's good. Do we have the Rhyme Animal in the building tonight? Is the Rhyme Animal in here early? I see some people atting Chuck D. Okay. Chuck, what's going on? Happy Friday. Let's go. Rich Jim in the chat. Quick question, Rich Jim. Longtime supporter of the show says, is it more important to make the play-in and getting eliminated or getting the best draft pick we can get? I'm in the draft, man. I got my fatigues on underneath. I'm in the draft. We got to get a play. And it's not that, as Holiday knocks down the 3. Look, it's not that, I'm pinning the hopes of the franchise on this draft pick, but I just think we just need more talent, man. You know, we just need more talent, like making the play in and getting a first round exit. I don't see the point right now. As Van Gundy said, we're a long way to go, bro. You know, we're a long way to go.
Yeah, I feel you on that, and you know, I'm all for. I'm looking for the draft as well. I'm not really looking for playoffs this season. We need more talent. The only way that you can look at it is that, not the only way, but you can look at it as, since the play-in is still not technically the playoffs, you could get into the play-in, get some of that playoff-like atmosphere for the young guys, and if they lose, you're still back in the lottery, but
yeah,
your odds start to decrease the higher you go back up. So
that's right.
if you want a better, if you want a better lottery odd, just stay out of the play-in, stay like just keep falling, keep tanking, but they could get in and still, you know, hope for a luck to get a high draft pick. But
Yeah.
no, in the Knicks draft luck, it would not shine their way.
Right. And look, you know, we can still get a win out of this season. We've seen another uptick in RJ Barrett's play. Can he continue that throughout the remaining 20 some odd games to go? Do we get to see more of Cam Reddish? Do we get to see, we're seeing Sims right now. You know, we're getting a look at Sims. Sims is at the line right now. Can quickly continue and be consistent. He's on a nice little 4-game streak right now. So we can see some positives play out of our younger players. Then I don't see this season as being lost. You know,
absolutely.
I don't see this season being lost.
I agree. And right now we have Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett in there.
Yeah.
There you go with quickly Jericho Sims, and who's the other one in there?
I don't think Julius is coming out this game, bro. Julius is still in the game.
Is Randall still in here?
Yeah,
I can't even see. Is he all the way back?
Julius is definitely still in the game. As ESPN wants to put it on Tibbs for like 10 seconds. Come on, man. All right, here we go.
There
Aaron Holiday coming off the
Randall.
screen. Shamit to Craig, guarded by Julius. Craig looking for JaVale McGee. Come on. JaVale versus Jericho. Shoot the fair one. Ooh, brick. Rebound quickly. Quickly
Good
looking
defense.
to run. Let's go. Let's go. Quickly. Who's he looking for? He's guarded by Shamit. Sims setting the screen. Here's Quick. Probing. Gets it to RJ. RJ gets it to Cam. Goes baseline. He stepped out of bounds.
Yep.
Definitely looked like he stepped out of bounds.
Yep. But to get back onto your point, CP, yeah, the way that this season could look good is just to see how the young guys develop, right?
Yeah.
To see what we have in Cam Reddish, to see RJ continue his ascension, to see if Emmanuel quickly can end the season strong. As you said, he's on a good 4-game stretch. See what Jericho Sims can offer.
Whoa. Hold up, bro. Number 2 for the Knicks is it. It's Miles McBride.
Wow.
The deuce is loose in the first quarter. Let's go. Tibbs has been watching, man. He's been listening to all the belly aching. The deuce is loose in Phoenix right now. First quarter.
There is a God.
There is a God. But this is what I'm saying, you know? Let's see how long he stays in there for. He's guarding Holiday.
Right.
Ooh, switches off on Shamit. He's hounding Shamit right now. Let's go. 3-point stance, triple threat. Oh. Torian Craig. Ooh. Misses the 3. Okay, here we go. Quickly, another rebound. Looking to push. I mean, you're not going to call that foul? All right, here's Deuce to RJ. RJ taking Torian Craig down the lane, mid-range. Tough shot.
Oof.
Tough shot. Okay. Holiday wants 1. Here's Deuce. Deuce ain't letting nothing go through. Let's go. Tighten it up. Deuce directing Sims. Watch out for the screen. All right, here's Holiday trying to take Deuce off the dribble. Fouls him and 1.
Oof.
It's a tough one. Holiday had the angle on him. He had to step on him.
Yeah, he slowed down right after for a split second.
Yeah.
Just needed to keep going.
All right.
This is what we need, man. We need to see what Deuce can offer.
That's it, man.
He's finally out of the doghouse.
That's it. That's
finally out of the doghouse.
Yeah. And Troy Fletch says he'll be out in the second quarter. Most likely. Most likely, this is just a
his 1
defensive
minute
replacement. Yeah.
Just need to give Burks a breather for 2 minutes, get him back in there.
Yep. All right, here's RJ. 5 seconds left. What will he do with it? What will he make of it? RJ, scoop layup.
Coast to coast.
Ooh.
Ooh, almost.
Oh, he got fouled. He did get fouled.
Oh.
He did get fouled. Shout out to Daniel Perez, $5 super chat. His Deuce came in and the live started bugging. YouTube couldn't understand it. RJ with the scoop. Okay, I did pick RJ again over 4 free throws made tonight on Prizepicks. I just think it's a safe pick, you know, at the way he's been playing so aggressive as of late. I just think you got to go for it. And he makes 2. So that's three free throws for RJ. 26-24, first quarter over. All right. Julius, early 14-5. Leading the way. Get to see some kids sprinkled in early. Mm-hmm. All right. Hanging in tough, man. Shout out to Rhyme Animal Chuck D. Sends a super chat. He says, yes, Deuce, it's okay. Richard Jefferson gonna shank us all night. I got it on mute, Chuck. I got the volume real low. I did hear RJ. No, not RJ. I'm not even gonna call him RJ. I did hear Richard Jefferson speaking when me and Al were trying to sync up the feeds, but I don't need the volume anymore, man. So I wish you guys luck tonight. Shout out K Marco, $10 super chat, says just got my tickets for the game on the 30th. That's right. Shout out K Marco. Knicks versus Hornets at the Garden. Another KnicksFanTV, Knicks Omni fan collaboration. Gonna be a good one. Very limited seats, folks. Very limited seats. So you gotta go get your tickets as soon as possible because they're flying off the shelf, and that's gonna come with the tickets. It's not gonna be in the bridge this time. It's gonna be section 113 at MSG. We're gonna do pregame shoot around. We'll have access to pregame shoot around, watch the game, and then free throws are back. Free throws on the Garden floor. Hey, man, doesn't get any better than that. So if you guys want to come through with us, definitely go to theomnifan.com and go get your ticket ASAP. All right, let's go to the Discord, man. Drew from the Hoops Realm Pod. Drew, what's good, man? How you feeling? Oh, let me unmute him. Drew, what's good, bro?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
Pretty good. What did I say? I actually kind of liked how he played in this quarter. I mean, sometimes the defense is a little lapsed, but yeah. I will say this. I'm happy the way with Julius is playing.
Yeah.
And it's just mainly because, you know how he usually just, settles for jumpers? He did that one time against Cameron Payne, but the rest of the time, he's been aggressive and taking advantage of his matchups, and that's exactly what we've been screaming for Julius to do this entire time. Play with energy. Take advantage of your mismatches. You're 6'8", 260.
Yeah.
Use your frame. Use your body. Don't be scared if a ref calls an offensive foul. This is what we've been looking for. Other positives, I mean, I'm happy I saw Deuce in for the small bit.
Yep.
I honestly think he's probably going back to the bench. I think he's immediately subbing back in Burks.
Yeah.
And they're just going to all just go bananas. I mean, otherwise, it seems like Tibbs is basically being more flexible with his rotations today. We'll see if that continues. But overall, I think we played a pretty solid quarter despite, only being down 2. So,
look, so far so good, man. And we'll talk to you. We'll catch up with you throughout the night. But so far so good. Obviously Julius playing with a sense of urgency, which is what you're looking for. His team has lost 6 in a row. A lot of tough losses, a lot of games where the Knicks were in, for the better part of 3 quarters. So again, it'll be a 2-half situation. I think they'll be able to maintain here, but we'll see what happens in the second half. 14 points, 5 rebounds for Julius so far, Al.
Yeah, no, Julius is coming out pretty strong tonight. What was it? They were talking at the beginning of the broadcast that Julius had some words for his teammates' play last game. Was giving them criticism, which, I mean, I'm not gonna get into what Julius should not be doing. We already know what Julius. It is, but it's good to see that he's coming out tonight, giving some effort. But let's see what happens to the second half. As you said, this team is, has been all right for 3 quarters, and usually it gets down to third quarter, somewhere in the third quarter where they start to lose the lead, and then the fourth quarter the wheels just fall off when we see this team lose. But yeah, the Knicks have been in all these games. There's nothing. It's just that they run out of gas. I think it's just the rotations that Thibodeau has to manage, and it seems like he's trying to do that right now by splitting up. Well, taking RJ out. I mean, you can't split up RJ from Julius tonight because there's no Obi Toppin, but we'll see what Tibbs does to stagger the rotations to see if he can keep guys rested, which probably won't happen, but let's see if he can do it tonight, because if you're trying to, if you're this coach, then you want to try to win as many games as you can, keep your job safe. But at some point you have to adapt and figure out how to keep everyone fresh so that they can finish the fourth quarter.
Well, speaking of rotations, we got the all-kid lineup in here. Deuce is still in the game. We got Cam. We got Sims, RJ, IQ. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's happening right now. All right, here's JaVale McGee. Gets it to Campaign on dribble handout. Payne to Craig, to Johnson. Back to Craig, back to Campaign. Pulls up for three over Deuce. Misses. Here's Cam with the rebound. Bringing the ball up. Here's Cam. Screen by Sims. Cam all the way down the lane. Draws the contact and lays it in easily over JaVale McGee. Easy drive and finish by Cam Reddish. All right, here we go. JaVale McGee trying to clap back. Misses the floater. Here's quickly pushing the pace. What's he want to do? He always looking to pull up. All right, here we go. RJ been quiet so far. What's RJ trying to do? Right hand and the lefty finish.
Nice. There we go.
Probing and being patient, RJ Barrett. Let's go. Knicks 2-point lead. Deuce picking up from damn near 94 feet. He's dropping low. Garden Campaign to Johnson, who falls down and hit. Oh, Deuce goes for the loose ball. Broken play, and Shamet makes him pay. Three-pointer. Landry Shamet. Knicks down by one.
I want to see quickly stop hesitating when he gets to the arc. And just continuously go down the middle. Even if he curls out to one of the wings and finds somebody, just put some pressure on the rim.
Right.
Even if you're not going to do the layup, just stop just hesitating. Oh, that would have been sick. But no, I need quickly to keep going into the paint. Just stop slowing up before the arc.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate. Have the guys collapse on you. Open it up for everybody else. I feel like he does that way too often.
The worst thing we could do is get stuck in the half court. We got to try to see if we can quicken the pace here and create some advantages, as Jericho almost outlined JaVale in chalk on the Gotham lob. Draws the foul. So Sims at the line shooting two. Shoots everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Sims misses the first.
Everyone's got to work on their free throws, man. Everyone's got to work on their free throws.
JaVale McGee really challenging that, bro. Can't make it up, man. Can't make it up. All right, Sims goes for the second one. And makes it. All right, tie game. 10 minutes to go, 9:52 to go. Here's McBride guarding Payne. Payne over the McGee screen. Payne throws it up and gets the alley-oop lay into JaVale McGee. All right, he's quickly pushing. Picking up his dribble. RJ slips the screen, pulls up for three, and knocks it down.
Nice.
Gets the friendly bounce.
Gets the friendly bounce.
Friendly bounce for RJ on that three. Okay. Knicks up by one. Here's Deuce. Payne guarded by Deuce. Gets it to Cam Johnson, guarded by nobody. Where's Cam Reddish? All right. Back to Payne. Deuce hounding him. Payne over the Miguel screen and gets the nice little floater over Jericho Sims. 33-32. All right. Here's quickly to Sims. Sims back to quickly. Little double screen here. Oh, a little screen for Quick. Quick probing on McGee. Draws a contact. Goes in and out. It's a nice move. It's a nice move. IQ trying to get aggressive here now. Nice lineup. We got IQ, RJ, Cam Reddish, Jericho Sims, and Deuce McBride, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Tibbs going with the youth. We got the youth in here.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
lot.
I love it, man. All right. IQ knocks down the first. Many
Now,
people
do you think this is by choice, or do you think the front office told Tibbs, hey, I need to see all these guys in here?
No, I think the OB injury kind of shuffles the deck a little bit. You know, I think the OB injury shuffles the deck a little bit, and the Suns are a team that play relatively small. So I think it fits. Quickly makes two. Mitch comes in for Jericho Sims. And here's McBride. He's picking up full court. Gets it to Ayton. Ayton looking for something. McBride, oh, come on. Campaign draws the contact. That's two on Miles McBride. Gotta figure he comes out here. And they get Burks back in there. I still got Burks on the cover of this thing. Should take him off now. Throw Julius back on there. Campaign at the line. He's got 7 dimes already. Crazy. Sports Guru in the chat. Sports, what's good?
I like Campaign as a point guard.
Yeah.
He's someone I thought the Knicks could have taken a waiver on to like mitigate the point guard situation, see what he had. I didn't think you need to pay him that much. Maybe you had to pay him slightly overpay him to draw him away from Phoenix being a title contender. But I thought that was a guy that the Knicks should have just taken a waiver on, see what he could have done.
Yeah.
He hasn't played that much this season because I think he had an injury, but he's now back ready to go.
All right, here's IQ yelling out instructions. Gets it to Cam Reddish. Cam looking to mix it up a little bit. Goes baseline, draws a double. Back to IQ, back to Cam. Cam, pull up three. Ooh, misses it. Rebound monster Mitch. Let's go. Quickly with the pump fake. 3. Oh, in and out. All right. Can't get mad at that. I had a couple just fall in and out. Cross-court pass to Bridges for 3. Misses. Quickly another rebound. IQ on the boards. Gets it to RJ. Quiet night for RJ so far. RJ, here comes a screen from Mitch, and that's an offensive foul all day. 34-34. Knicks and the Suns. RJ Barrett picks up an offensive foul. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. 500 people in here for the West Coast watch along. Let's go. Shout out E-Crossover. E-Crossover, I'm looking for your super chats. Definitely appreciate it. I'm going to dig through those in the next time out. Good defense by Quickly. Here's Cam Johnson for 3. In and out. Rebound. RJ. Nice rebound. Solid rebound. Here's Julius back in the game. Julius comes in for Deuce McBride. Julius gets it to RJ. RJ pull up 3 on Mikal Bridges. That's off. RJ's pull-up's not looking so hot tonight. All right, here's Cam Johnson at Ayton. Back to Johnson. Johnson over the Ayton screen. Goes down the lane and gets fouled by Mitchell Robinson. Shout out Brandon Guest. Brandon Guest. Super Chat, he says, if we luck out and move up in the draft like the Lakers in 19, are you drafting best talent, taking point guard no matter what, or trading for a vet point guard star? Depends who's on the board. You know, it depends who's on the board. You certainly have to take the best player available. You know, it's not something where it's like, all right, you have to pick the point guard. But if you're moving up to where the Lakers were, Lakers, I believe, moved up to the 4th pick.
Yep.
So that's Jaden Ivey territory anyway, right?
Yep.
So I'd like that pickup. Kenny Gale says, I don't care what happens the rest of the game. Now the kid lineup is finally out. Shout out Kenny Gales. E-Crossover says, I called it right. Deuce being activated. Junior Caroma Super Chat says, Deuce. Yeah, man. Deuce got some run. Deuce got some run. Stevie Clark. Salute Stevie Clark in the chat. And if you guys are watching at home and trying to figure out how you participate in the chat, all you have to do is subscribe. Subscribe for free. It's free to subscribe. That way we keep the chat clean, keep the bots out. And we get more subscribers for the channel. Gotham Lob, RJ to Mitch, off the pistol action. It's automatic. That is automatic. Let's go. All right, Knicks going with IQ, RJ, Fournier, Randall, Mitch. Here's Cam Johnson, corner 3, knocks it down. That's his shot. All right. Suns countering with Payne, Crowder, Ayton, Mikal Bridges, and Cam Johnson. Here's quickly looking to make a move. Gets it to Julius. Julius has got to establish himself in the paint. Not at the. I mean, he's damn near at the. Come on, man.
He's at the arc, man. Yeah. All the time.
Bro, that's you forcing yourself into a difficult shot. Now he picks up his dribble and chucks up. We don't need that, man. We don't need that. Why is he trying to establish himself damn near at the top?
It's all the time, dude.
My man's trying to post up from the three-point line, bro. And then you wonder why you get a shot like that.
I don't get why he thinks he's not a jump shooter. Go get to the block. Bro. Go get your back to the basket and go to work. You're a big dude.
Yeah,
I get that Jay Crowder is a good defender, but
make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, bro. Why make life so difficult for yourself, man? Why make life so? If I'm 40, I'm like, bro, get your big ass in the post immediately, bro.
That's a fact.
Ah, man. We don't need that, Dwayne, bro.
Getting back to your draft conversation. Mm-hmm. This draft, they're talking about it's not as deep as last year. Talk about you want to be in the top 13. Outside of that, you're hoping to get a good role player. So this is not a draft where you can have your pick and choose. Like, oh, if I need a point guard, the next available guy will be that guy who can be a starter, who can contribute to this team. This is that type of draft. It seems like you take the best that's available at that position.
That's right.
So, like 2 years, like when we drafted Obi, it feels like it's going to be that type of draft where Obi, you can argue whether you want. At the time, we didn't know Julius was going to be Julius that season, but with Obi's accolades, it made sense to take him because that was the best player available at that position. Hindsight's 2020. You could argue for Halliburton now, but at that time with his resume, it made sense to take Obi Toppin. And it kind of feels like this draft's going to be that again, where you have to go in there looking who's the best guy at that position, and that's who you're going to have to take. So hopefully the Knicks can get high enough into that Jaden Ivey territory, because that's a player that we need. I don't know if the Knicks want to go with another power forward, although I do know that the bigs in this draft are good. I do know that.
Guard play. Yeah,
we need a point guard, man.
That's where I'm going. Back to the phones we go. Sam is back in the building. Sam, what's good, man?
Hello.
How you feeling, bro? Happy Friday, man. West Coast Happy watch Friday. Along. Let's go.
Yeah. How am I feeling? Conflicted. Only because the Suns have 8 more shots than us. It's just we're not capitalizing on possessions that we need to take advantage of.
Yeah.
Especially that last possession with Randall doing what he's doing. There's been multiple times where I've seen wings just on this in the corners with their hands up. Evan Fournier and RJ Barrett waiting for the ball to come to them, and Julius Randle just does what Julius Randle does.
Yeah. Absolutely. And look, he started the game off hot, man. It's just again, just head scratching decisions sometimes. Like that possession was a complete waste. So we'll see what they come back with here as they come out of the break.
Mm-hmm. I was happy to see Deuce though. Deuce coming out. Not a lot of action, but good on the defensive side. Did have a defensive gamble, turned into a 3-point shot.
Right.
It'll pan out over time. So hopefully we see more minutes from Deuce and we see him actually getting the action instead of just standing in the corner.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, here's Burks. Picks up his dribble, gets to the RJ. RJ guarded by Payne. That should be and he loses a ball or gets fouled. Okay.
Oh, man.
Gets fouled. All right, Sam, we'll put you on mute until the next break, man.
You got it.
All right, that's Sam on the Discord. If you guys at home want to call in, man, you could hit us up on the Discord. I'll put the link to the Discord. And Sam, check your microphone audio. Lately the audio's been a little bit low. on your microphone. So just check your microphone audio on the Discord, Sam. Before we go back to you. Thomas in the chat, what happened to Obi? Hamstring injury for the birthday boy. So no Obi tonight. Okay, yeah, they said they couldn't hear Sam. So Sam, we'll just make sure you turn up your microphone. Okay. All right, here's Burks in the paint, turnaround jumper. Vintage Burks. Just get the chat triggered a little bit and make sure the chat's up. Vintage Alec Burks ties up the game. All right, here's Holiday. Gets it to Bridges. Bridges throws it over the top to Ayton. Just quick, smart play.
I can't believe that they're really discussing whether or not they should pay Ayton.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Okay, here's Burks. Gets it to Julius on the pick and roll. Julius down the lane. And Mitch with the putback. Julius gets away with the off-arm shiver to DeAndre Ayton. And Mitch cleans it up. All right, here's Aaron Holiday on the right elbow. Gets it to Bridges to Cam Johnson. Oof. Knocks down to 3. It's a nice play there. Nice little off-ball action for Cam Johnson. You know he'll make you pay. 50% from 3 last 4 games. Fournier on the drive. Okay, Fournier's been quiet tonight. Yeah, we haven't heard from Fournier tonight, man.
Draws the foul.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, man, he's an on and off player. We know what it is with Evan Fournier.
Yeah.
It's either he's either getting it going early in the first half, or he is quiet for most of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like he's going to be quiet for most of the game, the way he's been shooting since he's came out the first half so quiet.
Yeah.
But we're going to need him to turn it up because everyone's not hitting their shots. We are shooting 39% from the field right now and 20% from 3. And that's we're 2 for 10 from 3 to be exact, 13 out of 33 from the field. So we're gonna need guys to start hitting their shots. And I don't know how we're bricking everything, but yet we're in this game.
Yeah. All right, here's Ayton, guard by Mitch. Gets it to Mikal Bridges down the lane, scoop layup, and gets fouled. Jorge Lopez is Fournier still on vacation. Midnight in the chat says Fournier shows up every 8th game. Yeah, it's a nice play. Cam Johnson knocks it down. Knicks going with the starting 5. Classics. Burks, RJ, Fournier, Julius, and Money Mitch. Cal Bridges knocks down 1. Knicks down by 3. 4 minutes to go in the half.
Well, we can't complain about free throws for the Knicks right now. They've had 18 attempts, or 13 from 18 right now. This will be the Suns, I think, 7th or 8th attempt at the line. So, refs are being very friendly to the Knicks, but the Knicks are driving right now, attacking the paint. So that's good to see.
Okay, here's Julius. Out to Burks, top of the key, guarded by Holiday. Burks doing nothing with it, gets it to Fournier. Fournier over the Julius screen. Tries to cross up Jay Crowder and almost pulls a foot trick. Daniel Perez, relax, Alex. I took the under on Evan tonight. The under on Prizepicks is a solid play for Evan Fournier. Oh, and ESPN so slow with the instant replay. We missed was that a 3 by Julius? 2-pointer by Julius. Okay. Baseline Julius. All right, here's Holiday guarded by Burks. Gets it to Mikal Bridges going baseline. Knicks cut him off there, only to find Shamet for 3. Got to get these guys off the line, man. Here's Fournier trying to clap back, and he does. Here we go. Speaking his name like the Candyman, and he claps back. All right, here's Holiday again off the Ayton screen. Holiday. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Got to keep these guys out of the paint. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. The West Coast watch along, CP the franchise, Alex Tarsa, Stratocast in the building. You got JD coming through halftime. Ryan Manimal, Chuck D with another super chat says, why does Jay Crowder always got to wear those hardware store aisle clerk gear to a basketball game? Should be against the rules. What's next? Slacks.
You have Chuck D following that up saying vintage Home Depot gear for Jay Crowder.
Vintage. Yeah, man. Yeah, screw FA1. Yeah, we're behind, man. We got to be in sync. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we're in sync. Here's Julius attacking. Gets it to RJ, top of the key. Ooh, RJ's pull-up ain't on the money tonight. And RJ with a terrible pass to Mitch down the lane. Turns into transition. Dunk by Mikal Bridges. Can't make those mistakes against this team, man. They will bury you. Can't make those mistakes.
This team's well coached.
Yeah.
Very well coached. Monty Williams has these guys making very few mistakes out there. And it also helps when you have someone like Chris Paul to groom all these guys. That's why Campaign's out there. Has what? What do you have? 7 assists, he said?
Yeah, earlier? 7 early assists.
He has 8 assists right now, and that's, you know, when you have someone like Monty Williams, Chris Paul leading the charge, it helps.
How many turnovers we got right now?
We have
4.
As a team 4 turnovers.
Okay.
But the Suns only have 1.
1. Yeah, they've been very efficient. You know, the Suns have been very efficient with the ball right now. For the Knicks, you know, you got to knock down your shots and you got to take care of the rock. That was a costly transition bucket right there. So they will talk about it. Down by 6. So to everybody in the chat once again. See, Dwayne sends a $10 super chat. Says Burks just can't create anything easy for his teammates. Absolutely not. He's not a point guard. Can't do it. RJ coming back to life tonight. And Corey Kelly says, Suns are number 1 in the league at ESPN. Can't shut up about the Lakers. Must be nice. Has that been the, I'm sure it has been the story. Look, that's just what it is, man. ESPN's going to cater to the casuals. So it's all Lakers, all Nets, all Lakers, all Nets. That's what you're going to get. You'll get that MVP talk. Then you'll get some more GOAT talk. I couldn't believe I was seeing, you know, Stephen A. debating Isaiah Thomas on who the greatest of all time. I was like, are we still doing this? We still doing this? That was after All-Star. That was kind of crazy. But, yeah, you know, that's just how the coverage is going to be, man. It's going to be for the casuals. So,
anything to stir the pot.
Yeah.
Anything to stir the pot.
Yeah.
If you need to stir the pot, just who's the greatest of all time? But, hey, the Lakers came into the season with a lot of expectations. Look, you have Anthony Davis, LeBron James. You get all those vets. You trade for Russell Westbrook. Could have had DeMar DeRozan. Could have had Buddy Hield. Could have had some shooting to that team. You didn't keep Alex Caruso. So I feel like it's also, like, warranted that they get this much coverage because they're completely underperforming. They should be in the top.
You think so?
I think if you bring in that type of roster, I mean, I'm not shocked that this is the result because I think they're an older team. You have Anthony Davis, who's known to be injury prone. Russell Westbrook doesn't space the floor for you. You don't have a lot of shooters on the team. You let a lot of your key guys go. Who, you know, we would joke on guys like Kyle Kuzma, Alex Caruso, but those guys were vital to a team like the Lakers, having that youth, the ability to run up and down the floor. But it's not shocking to me. But I feel like if you're going to go all out on this team, then there are high expectations for them. I think if you're just a basketball savvy person, you look at this roster from the get-go, you say, this ain't it. But if you're someone who's not paying attention, you hear all these names. If, like I said, hey, Melo, LeBron, Anthony Davis are on the same team, you're like, oh, wow, that should be that team. But
I didn't see it, man. I thought the Westbrook trade reeked of desperation, and he was a horrendous fit for them, especially him matching up with LeBron. They got all these older guys, Ariza, like, yo, Ariza's done, man. Like, yeah, I love Melo. Melo's done. All these guys are done, man. They're mad old, unathletic, uninspiring. I already knew they were going to falter like this. And it has to go through AD. And AD is never, ever healthy, man. So they're finished. Stick a fork in them.
I think I was checking AD, and he's only played over 70 games twice throughout his entire 10-year career.
Crazy. All right, back out of the break. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Here's RJ running it. Knicks offense has looked boring with the starters tonight. All right, here's Julius facing up on Crowder. holding on to the ball way too long. Step back jumper. It's good. Knicks down by 2. Yeah, it's offense. Offense needs a jolt, man. I like when Quickly was out there running. Here's Crowder, wide open 3. Misses. Alec Burks with the rebound, gets it to RJ. Quiet night for RJ so far. RJ looking to find Julius. Julius out of the post. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound, Mikal Bridges. Cal, guarded by RJ, over the 8 and screen, throws it up, and gets fouled. All right. 52-50.
Too much isolation. Man.
Too much ISO, man.
Too much isolation.
Too much ISO.
Yep.
We got no flow. And, this has been, it's back to the Julius offense rather than RJ. Because, face it, you already know you're getting no flow through Burks, so it has to go through either Julius or RJ.
And RJ right now is 2 for 9. He's struggling to find a shot. 1 from 4 from 3. And you have Randall who's 7 for 14 right now, so it makes sense that he's getting most of the touches right now because he's feeling it. RJ's been shooting short or forcing it. Not forcing it like from a play standpoint, but he's been bricking his shots, putting a little too much force on his shots. So it makes sense, but I'd like to see RJ get into rhythm, try to run it through him a little bit more so he can find it. I think for him, needs to just keep attacking the paint and
Julius
find that touch and then work up his confidence.
Mitch offensive rebound. Gets it to Burks. Burks, corner 3.
Wow.
In his bag. Just make sure the chat's up. Corner 3 for Burks. Corner 3 for Burks. Okay. Here's Burks guarding Cameron Payne. Here's Payne looking. Picks up a dribble back to Cam Johnson. Ooh, Johnson shakes Fournier quite easily. When the scoop layup over Mitch. Had Fournier looking like he was wearing Timbs just now. And Julius throws the ball away. Gets it to Cam Payne. Here's Payne looking and gets him a Cowboy. Was that not out of bounds? That was, come on, man. That was embarrassing, bro. Utterly embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing, man.
This team, when they're not hitting their shots, they just give up on defense way
too easily, man. Here's RJ coming around and gets fouled. You have 4 guys at the half court line standing around. How does that even happen, bro? Like, how does that even happen, bro?
Really is like watching a bad game of pickup.
Yeah, these guys are just sleeping right now, man. Stellar defense, Keith. Crazy, man. RJ makes both his free throws. All right. Prizepicks over 4 free throws has hit. My lock of the night, RJ 5 for 6 from the line.
About to say, that was pretty good because the last 3 games, he's averaging over 13 free throw attempts.
Oh, yeah. That's my lock. And Mitch gets his hands in the passing lane. Looks like he jammed a finger there. Fournier doesn't get it out in time. Didn't look like he was trying. 58-55 as we go into halftime. Julius Randle leading the Knicks with 20 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 17 from Mikal Bridges. Shout out my guy Cedro in the chat. He says Mike Breen fed up with Fournier. What'd Breen say? Breen threw Fournier under the bus? That's the only thing. I wish I could be listening a little bit to the MSG coverage. So to everybody in chat, man, $50 super chat, my guy Ruben McKay. Rube, what's good, man? Hope all is well, brother. $50 super chat from Rube. He says, go New York, go New York, go play the kids. Let's go. What's good, CP? Better days ahead. We need to link up before the season ends. Shout out my guy Rube, man. Shout out to Darius and everybody there. So anyway, 58-55. Interesting game. Slow, lethargic offense, Julius-centric offense right now, and it's reaping dividends for him, not so much everybody else. 20 points for Julius, 7 of 14 from the field, 5 boards. You got 6 rebounds, 6 and 8 for Mitch. Burks poured in 5, 6 points for Fournier, 10 for RJ. What were some of your key takeaways from this half?
I'd like to see the youth lineup get a little bit more run. Quickly got 11 minutes. Obviously, he didn't really do much out there. Didn't see much. McBride only got 5 minutes. I thought that was a little too short for him for what we could have seen. Didn't really get him involved into the offense either. I'd like to see him get involved. Cam Reddish and Jericho Sims getting some decent minutes as well, but I still want to see more. But overall, man, this team's not hitting their shots. We are getting to the free throw line. We're 15 to 20 from the line. That's the main. The fact that we're driving and we're getting foul calls our way is the only reason that we're in this game right now. And the fact that we are hitting our free throw shots. Other than that, if we didn't get to the line, this game would be much different because we're shooting 28.6% from three, 43.9% from the field, and you have the Suns who are hitting 42% from three and the field in total. So this team, the Knicks need to come out the second half, get some offense going, not this isolation stuff. We keep saying this, man. It's just they need better ball movement, moving off ball. They need to set screens for one another, off ball screens, looking to make life easier for them. They make the offense way too hard. Way too hard just to get one bucket. And that's why they get exhausted too. There's nothing that they're doing to make it lives for them easier. Like we saw, as you pointed out, Julius Randle trying to back someone down from the arc. Why not just get to the block and work with your back to the basket, or just get into your mid-range because you work very well 15 feet in. Like that's your game right there. Make it easy. Get to your spots. I feel like everyone takes, outside of RJ, who's trying to get his rhythm in, everyone's trying to take these difficult shots. Like even Burks, like he's hitting his shots, but those are some difficult shots that he's hitting.
Yeah.
Those are not like clean shots. Like he's got a guy in his face all the time.
There's no flow. There's no flow. And the Suns, conversely, have been running a very efficient offense, man. 15 dimes to 2 turnovers. A lot of that thanks to campaign, man. 8 dimes in the first half. I think he's been executing very well out of their pick and roll. Knicks just not making it difficult at all for the Suns right now. Not really running these guys off of the 3-point line. These guys are hitting wide open threes. Defense has got to tighten up. Again, transition D hurting them once again. And that certainly has to tighten up. And so I just think overall their energy on both sides of the ball has to pick up. Julius is certainly bringing it. Not playing the smartest, but that's Julius. But he's certainly bringing the energy. I think the rest of the guys have to pick it up. Fournier's got to pick it up. He's got to step his game up. I like what I saw, at least from an energy standpoint, from the second unit. I think IQ's been trying to push the pace. We saw some defensive intensity from Miles McBride. Deuce McBride got into the game. No Obi tonight. Obi, the birthday boy's out with the hamstring injury. So a nice little drive and finish from Cam Reddish. Sims was out there playing some defense or trying to defend, battling JaVale McGee. I like what that second unit with R.J. Barrett was giving us, and I'd like to see that mixed in a little bit more, man. Again, the way the fact that Cam can get to the cup with such ease, we're not utilizing him enough, bro. Because from the and yes, he's not, he still needs polish. We know that, but as I said, he can get to the cup with such ease. We've got to utilize that more because that can, again, help bend the defense and get us some wide open looks because we've seen some passing prowess from him and his ability to finish with his length. Got to use him more. If Fournier's coming back with a dud like that in the second half, I'm sitting him.
Absolutely. And the thing is, like, to get someone more polished like Cam, you have to design plays for him. You have to get him involved in the offense. He can't just learn through practice. Like at this point of the season, they're not practicing that much anymore. So you got to make sure that he gets his touches while he's on the court, make sure that he's utilizing that offense and just get that, overall evaluation from a front office standpoint, because he is due to get paid after next season. Do you want this guy on your team or not? So why not utilize him? You traded for him. You gave up a protected first round pick to add some value to this team. So might as well just figure out what you have and utilize him. But I'd like to see him and RJ get more time on the floor together. They have shown better chemistry together than him with anybody else. Like, it doesn't seem like he has that good of a chemistry with Burks, Fournier, Randall. And it's not necessarily because of, whether or not they like each other. It's just, I don't think they played enough with each other as with RJ, they played together in college. So trying to make sure they're on the court together at the same time. And since you don't have Obi Toppin, you're already playing 9 guys. This is a chance to utilize that youth and to utilize that depth once again to see what you have. And that's what I want to see in this third quarter. Although I know it's probably not going to happen because we've seen what Tibbs likes to do. He shouldn't rely on his starters so much in the third quarter and give those guys a rest. If you want to win this game, if you're Tom Thibodeau, if you want to win this game, give them a rest. Let the young guys, get the starters in there for like the first 2-5 minutes, whatever. Pull them, let the second unit come in, get some work, let them go into the fourth quarter, figure it out. Just get these guys some run too. Like at this point, like you're in a close game. The Suns are like, they're playing efficiently. They're running up and down on you. Get the youth in there who's ready to run.
Bro, we're playing the Sun supporting cast, man. There's no excuse why we can't mix it up. We'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like this game can't get too out of hand. You know what I'm saying? We'll be fine, man. We got to mix it and match it, bro, because the starting unit has just been lackluster so far. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. West Coast watch along in the building. CP the franchise, Alex Rotaro, Stratocaster in here. If you guys want to call us up, man, call us with your takes on the game. 657-383-1509 is the number to call, or you can hit us up on the KnicksFanTV Discord. Always going and always growing. Let me go to the Discord right now. Let's go to India, Al. My guy Ashwin, always rocking with us all the way across the globe. Ashwin, if you can hear us, man, go ahead and unmute your mic, bro.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, man. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. So it's Saturday morning here.
Saturday morning in India, man. How you feeling, bro?
Sitting. You really think Knicks are going to win this game? The way they are playing right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's game, man. You know, it's a tale of two halves. Adjustments have to be made. Energy's got to get picked up. And the Suns team right now, without their top 2 dogs, we should be in this game to the end. And we could win this game. It's a winnable game.
We can win this game. I mean, see, we don't have Paul or Booker, okay? So even though the way Randall is playing, even though the way Fournier is playing, we can win the game. But we will not. You know the reason? Like it was pointed out just a few minutes before, the minutes and where the Thibs playing the rotation. They will again get tired at the fourth quarter and they will lose out in the fourth quarter. It's just simple as that. It has been going like 10-15 games, the last 15 games. They get tired in fourth quarter and we lose. It will also happen today. The same thing will also happen. And we will bang our heads and nothing will happen.
Ashwin, you got to keep your head up, man. Stay positive, man. Stay positive. Let's see what happens. And you going to be rocking with us all night, man, or what's up?
All
right, no doubt, man. So keep it locked. We'll get back to you. Let's get some more first half reactions. Sam, how you feeling, man?
Again, you're watching the same Knicks, and it's frustrating.
Yep.
Julius having the ball, it's tough because last season you saw people, getting energy off it. Sorry, is my voice cutting out?
It was a little bit, but I think you're good now. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. You're seeing it come in and out, and it's pretty cool. But I'm trying to the Suns move the ball really quickly, left and right.
Yeah. And
so because that movement is happening, you're also seeing off-ball movement. When the ball's on the left side, you see off-ball movement on the right.
That's right.
That is what makes them such a great team. That's what makes their offense so competent.
Mm-hmm.
And with the bench unit, you have Cam and RJ. They same play. They both finished on the right side. It's really good. And, it's just disappointing to see that not happen with Julius.
Yeah, and the offense as well, man. As you say, Sam, the Suns just run so much off-ball action, man. They're always moving, nonstop cutting. And with us, it's just, give Julius the ball and watch him. That's pretty much what it's been tonight. So very frustrating. Just got to get these guys into some flow. And I want to see some of these young guys get mixed in, man. As you mentioned, RJ, Cam, that unit, IQ. I want to see these guys get mixed in early because if this starting unit comes back with that energy, it's going to be a long night for them.
Yeah,
I need,
I agree.
Al, go ahead and jump in.
yeah, I need, I just need something to change, man. Just like watching this offense in general, it's just gross. It's gone on way too long. We watch every other team that we face. We see everyone just working off ball, and I don't know why we can't do that. I don't know what's such a difficult concept in doing that.
Yeah.
Like Sam pointed out, like we see everyone else setting backdoor screens. I don't know why we all have to watch our guys stand around the perimeter looking to get the ball and then take that shot. It's just, this is where it comes back to, do you keep Tibbs for next season? Do you bring in someone to be an offensive coordinator with him? Like, something's got to change for next season, because it can't be this for 2 seasons in a row where we've seen just lack of or a limited offensive production. Something's got to give.
Yeah.
I doubt an offensive coordinator is going to do anything, considering he doesn't listen to his assistant coaches.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yep. That is a fact. If you guys remember, when I had when I was doing the FAN show and I had Ian Begley on, that was one of the questions that I asked Ian, and was that, who is the offensive coordinator for the Knicks? And he was like, well, no one really. It's Tibbs and all Tibbs. So that's kind of frustrating. You know, definitely frustrating. Shout out to the A-Room show, Al. He's asking what's good with the snaps. People, we've been working behind the scenes diligently trying to get the snaps in order, man. The whole global supply chain shortage has impacted us, but we do have an order in. We are getting the snaps on the website, KnicksFanTV.com, so look out for the announcement probably about next week when you can get your orders in for a pre-order. People have been hitting me up on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. We need the snaps. We need the snaps. We're getting the snaps in order. Have no fear. And they're new era branded. So we just upgraded from the U-Pongs. We had the U-Pongs going for a little while, but we got the new Al, you got your new era joint, right? That's the one I gave you. Yeah.
You got the sticker right on, man.
Yeah. We don't take those off. The new era joints are in here. They're looking wavy. They're standing tall, standing strong. So stay tuned, man. We're going to have those coming soon. Definitely going to have those coming soon. All right, who else we got here? Let me get my guy E-Crossover in here. E-Crossover, go ahead and unmute your mic.
Yo. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good, man. How you feeling, bro?
Doing good, man. Watching this first half, seems like the Knicks are just trying to keep up with the Suns' pace, with them trying to match their pace. Seeing them run a little bit more of like a pick and roll action real quick with RJ and Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to see that go about a little bit more. But what troubles me is that they're not used to having an offense like this. So I start to see a little bumps in the road where they're trying to change the pace, and this is like the first time that they're trying to do this on a game like this, and you can see like some of the lackadaisical turnovers, or sometimes with RJ and especially with Quickly, it seems like they're trying to push the pace, but they don't know how to really slow down the game for themselves and to read the defenses. Because there's been a lot of times where like there's been a lot of shaky passes, or they wouldn't like to me, like even with Jericho Sims and everything, you see how sometimes Quickly would give up the ball, Quickly would throw a pick. Jericho Sims is standing near the key, doesn't know what to do, either throw a pick or don't throw a pick or roll. So it seems like they're trying to find a fast-paced offense to keep up. But honestly, the only reason why they're in this game is because Julius is isolating and actually hitting the ball efficiently.
No question. And to credit to them, they have been playing at a much faster pace, at least in the first half of these games, for quite some time now. Probably since the Laker game is really when I started really taking notice of it, and maybe even a little bit before that. But, again, do they sustain it for 2 halves? No, not really. I think once the other team starts picking up the pressure on the defensive end, things start to grind out in the half court, and then you got to go out there and execute. So let's see what happens as the second half picks up, but we'll get back to you as the game progresses.
All right, cool. I'll be here.
And here's Burks as we speak on offense. Here's my guy, Alec Burks, ladies and gentlemen. Step back 3. Just making sure the chat's still with us. Is the chat still with us? Are we still live? Okay, here we go. West Coast Watch Along. Here's Crowder with the teardrop. Gets it to go. All right. And I just turned up the volume on the Discord, so we should be good to go now. I think that's what it was, Sam. It was on my end. I got to turn up the output volume on the Discord, so we should be all right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just want to double check. My mic sound good now? Like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
good?
you're good. You're good.
Sounds great.
All right. Okay, and Crowder picks up a foul. Yeah, it's a little cheapy. I'll take it. I'll take it.
CP, our guy Michael Maldonado has a question for you in the chat.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Tibbs not having a former NBA coach on his staff? Is this a pride thing?
I don't know if it's a pride thing. I mean, he's been working on a lot of these guys for a long time, you know, with the exception of Johnny Bryant and Kenny Payne.
Yep.
You know, Dice K's been with him for a while, and Andy Greer's been with him for a while. So I don't necessarily think it's a pride thing. I think those are his guys that he worked with, and the Knicks picked Johnny Bryant, a young, you know, coach in the works. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. He did have Woodson on his staff, so I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing per se. And
I can
Evan
get
Fournier
with that.
knocks down a 3, up by 2. Again, with Tibbs seeming to have his hands on everything, doesn't necessarily seem like he even wants that somebody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Julius for 3. Here we go. 3 straight 3-pointers for the New York Knicks. Back in the game and up by 5.
Coming out with some energy in the second half.
Yeah.
Let's see if it can last.
All right, here's Campaign. Oh, man. Nice body control. Picks up the foul on Burks.
You know, I think with regards to the Tibbs question, I agree with you where these are most of the guys that he's been with throughout his entire career. And I think as the presumption right now is that Johnny Bryant is the hand-picked successor that they want on the staff to lock him up, to follow up Tibbs. You had Kenny Payne to be the big man whisperer, to have that connection to Kentucky as well, to have some like intel. But he's also a very well-known coach just from the college ranks, so you want him on your staff. And we did have Mike Woodson, who used to be an NBA player last season. And I'm not sure, like, from all of his previous coaching like gigs, if he did have like former players on his team. But, you know, all the teams not all the teams, but like those Bulls teams loved Tibbs. Granted, that was a different time, but it may just be what you said. Tibbs likes to have his hand on everything and have control and know who he trusts, who he feels comfortable with. So that's probably why, you know, it's just going to trust the guys that he's been with.
Bro, I just don't understand sometimes Fournier's decision-making when he's taking shots, bro. That was a horrendous shot. All right, nevertheless, Knicks up by 3. Here's Campaign, guarded by Burks. Cam with the little hesitation dribble. Oof, and teardrop. Drop him, man. He's a pest, man. Nice player. All right, here's Burks trying to clap back. All right, and loses the ball. Oh, my God.
And turnover.
Bro. All right, here's Crowder for 3. All right, misses. Julius with the rebound. Julius guarded by Crowder. Gets it to RJ. RJ gets eaten up fake. Oh, misses.
RJ is struggling
tonight. Oh, Mikal Bridges with the sick Euro. Leaves Fournier in his Timbs, and Tibbs needs a timeout. After 3 straight threes, the Suns have clapped back with a run of their own. Tibbs wants to talk about it.
Now we're going to take a timeout.
Damn.
See all these guys come back.
Damn. Fournier was amazed at that Euro step. That boy Bridges left him in his Timbs. Said, bro, where did you go, man? Good Lord. That was pretty abysmal, man. Pretty abysmal. Speaking of snaps, Al, let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway right now. And we'll do some trivia and give away a snap, man.
All right.
Let's make sure the people are up right now, you know? Here we go. You guys know how we do on the West Coast Watch Along. We do a little play-by-play, a little analysis, a little caller reaction, and we do trivia. The people always go home a winner. You get this nowhere else but KnicksFanTV Live. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Number 1 show for the fans, by the fans in here. All right, so let's get this trivia going on. I hope you guys are ready. Unfortunately, I didn't get any new ones in here. Supposed to get some new questions in here, but didn't. So we're gonna go back in time and use some old ones. So let's see.
Recycling over here.
We got to recycle, man. We got to recycle and be environmentally friendly anyway. So we will do that. Let me get this. Let me slow-mo the chat so nobody's in here cheating. And here we go. The winner of this trivia will get an autographed, brand new era branded KnicksFanTV snap by yours truly. Now let's see if you guys are Knicks fans as you say you are. All right, let me find the question here. Let me find the question. Hang on. I just had the questions up here. What happened to them? Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. Okay, here we go. Al, how you feeling on trivia tonight? You think you sharp tonight, man? What are you thinking, man?
I'm ready to go, man. I'm always ready for trivia.
All right.
Always ready for Knicks trivia. We'll see.
So let's see. Let's see if you're ready, man. Because the question is, who was the last Knick to lead the NBA in assists? Was it A, Mark Jackson, B, Dick McGuire, C, Michael Ray Richardson, or D, Walt Clyde Frazier? What are you thinking, man?
I think it's Mark Jackson.
You think it's Mark Jackson?
I think it's Mark Jackson.
You're going with Mark Jackson. Well, the answer is C, Michael Ray Richardson. Didn't you pick him? Wasn't he a member of your team?
He is a member of my team,
Wow.
man. But as I said,
He was a member of your team, bro.
As I said, I wasn't around during that time, man. I wasn't even born. I wasn't even a twinkle in my dad's eye.
Wow. Michael Ray Richardson, folks. And Julius turns the ball over right on time. Speaking of passes, Mikal Bridges at the line shooting two. Michael Ray Richardson. Who got that one? Who got that one right? Who got that one right? Let me turn off slow-mo mode so people get back to it. Michael Ray. Somebody in chat says they want to recount. Who got that one right? The answer was C. Let's scroll up. Screw Faye 1. Was that? I don't know. You and Rowan Creary look like you guys answered before the question popped up. Got to check it. We got to double check on that. Shout out to Truth and Lies in the Philippines. Shout out to everybody in the Philippines. Okay, Suns on a 7-0 run. Here's RJ to Mitchell Robinson with the one-handed Gotham lob slam. Can we see a little bit more of that, please? A little bit more of that. Come on, RJ. It's your time. And Mitch gets the block on the other end.
There we go.
Here's Burks running the break. Give that up. All right, here we go. RJ going to work. He's feeling it now. Teardrop RJ.
There
it's
it
good.
is.
He's feeling it now. Let's go. Knicks up back up by 2. Okay, here's Ayton, guarded by Mitch. Tries to get it to Mikal Bridges. He's the Suns' go-to guy right now. Tries to get it back to Ayton. Good break up by RJ. Good break up by RJ. Yeah, screw Faye 1. Did you answer it before the question came in? I don't know, man. That was a little early, man. Here's Mitch with another steal to Fournier. Back to RJ. Oh my God.
Oh,
bro, get Burks out of here, man. Get Burks out of here, bro. Get Burks out of here. Okay, somebody in the chat said Master Don 1. Get Burks. This is why we need a point guard, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we need a point guard, man. Oh,
We
man.
need an answer point next season. I
Oh,
don't know.
my Lord, bro. You
Get
can't make
Jalen
it
Brunson
up.
in here at all costs.
Oh, my God, man.
To Tibbs, that's your starting point guard.
Oh, my God. Sam, you can't make it up, bro. You can't make it up, man.
This is the best we got, CP.
You better
this
hit
is
that
the
three
best we,
and one. But this is
the
why
best.
Burks does what Burks does, man. 4-point play to answer back.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Do not give me that. Do not give me that.
Bro. He's the perfect Nick, man. He's the quintessential cardiac Nick, man. Can't make it up. Can't make it up, man.
This is the best we got at point guard, man. This is the best we got according to Tibbs at point.
Okay. All right, here we go. 4-point game. 7-3-69. His campaign. Probing again. Looking for 8 in the air. Break that up.
Oh, there we go.
Nice steal. Okay. Knicks getting into the passing lanes now. Here's Fournier. Somebody's open. There's RJ in the corner. RJ looking. Come on, Mitch. Slam that down, man. Let's go. Mitch, nice putback.
There we go.
Let's go. All right.
Why can't Fournier just take a normal jump shot? Why does he gotta go to the side? Why can't he just go straight up and just shoot it? There's all this extra stuff for no reason.
Knicks getting active on both ends here now. Active hands, couple by Mitch. Yeah, Julius with a steal. And putting some pressure on the rim. 6-point Knick lead. Sam, how you feeling, man?
Mitch is doing it all. That third quarter,
Yeah.
Mitch was everywhere.
It's big. It's big.
Huge. Like, he's got a double-double already. He's got 4 steals, 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Only 2 fouls, too, and he's 5 from 6 from the field.
One-handed Gotham lob. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's
That's
go.
RJ coming off it. I said this the other night.
It's automatic.
RJ, left-hand layup. It's easier to make a left-hand pass for him because he's a lefty. Goes straight to Mitch. It's perfect. It's what you want.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, and it's just great to have that, especially since now it's a layup coming off a drive instead of a layup coming from the free throw line. It's like a semi-drive pull-up and then it's a lob.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier for Mitch to come off the roll doing that.
Got to run it more, man. Don't know why they don't, actually. Don't know why they don't.
Because the ball has to go to Julius Randle.
That's right. That's right, man. You know what? I need a refill on my glass. Sam and Al, it's your show, man. I'll be right back.
All right.
Alex, how are you feeling?
I'm doing well, Sam. How are you doing today?
Yeah, man. No, I'm enjoying the game, especially since it's against Phoenix. Like, you don't expect us to win against Phoenix, even against their bench, because Phoenix is such a well-coached team and they do all the stuff like perfectly. But we're just struggle win. That's what it's looking like. But hey,
this is a game the Knicks can have. I mean, without Chris Paul, without Devin Booker, like the Knicks are still in it, but it's going to come down to late game execution as always. This is going to be a close one. Can the Knicks generate some offense when we need it down the stretch of games, or get defensive stops in order to seal this? Personally, like what we've seen for the last couple of games, it's hard for me to have a lot of faith, but I'll keep holding the faith for the remainder of the season, see if the Knicks can do it. Maybe a broken clock will be right once as we watch this team as they close out.
Yeah, execution, especially when Evan Fournier, that interview he had when he was talking about how when it comes down to the fourth quarter, they don't know what to do. That's a huge concern. You're a team that's supposed to be based on execution. You know, your coach. It's sad that you have to hear that coming from a player.
Yeah, it is. It is. I will say this, like, I actually do enjoy Fournier's press conferences. I like how candid he is. Granted, for how candid he is, it's funny when he talks about like how the offense needs to be played, but yet as we're watching him just trail completely on defense, like there's other parts of the game that this team lacks too where it comes to defense. So like I get the offensive woes, but defensively this team hasn't really shown up either.
I agree. I think, especially when it comes down to like Tibbs' defensive scheme, it again we've seen over rotations leading to open threes. Especially with how teams are spacing the floor now, his defensive plan doesn't really work out as well. And last year you had Reggie Bullock doing a great job recovering, and just this year you don't have that player. It's all on the shoulders of RJ, and I think he's doing a decent job, but it's not as intense as it was that Reggie Bullock provided.
Yeah. I was shocked when they didn't bring back Bullock. I knew it was gonna be either him or Burks, and you can make a case for, and at the time I made a case for either one of them in the articles that I wrote, but I know Tibbs wanted Reggie the most for being a 3-and-D player, but now we're seeing why it made sense for him. And that's where I put the blame on the front office. Like, if you want to cater to what Tibbs does defensively, why would you bring in two guys that don't play defense? I can understand like if you brought in just Kemba, but they have Kemba and Fournier.
I thought that was a broken play.
Ball still alive?
Yeah. All right, here we go. It's up by 6. It's Aaron Holiday. Trying to take Fournier. Cam Johnson, pull up. Wow. Kid has been automatic. Automatic from 3. Chuck D Super Chat says Mitch, national TV, free agency versus Ayton. A little showcase going on. I think Mitch is getting the best of him. Burks, pull up. Whoa. Shout out Blue Cheer in the chat. Dalton Baxter. Shohan. Burks Hive. Whoa. All right, here's Ayton. A little shot put. Lucky bounce. Shout out Rondell Hartley. Yeah, you guys see I got him on the cover of the show for good reason. I had a feeling this night would come. All right, here we go. Knicks up by 4. Here's RJ off the pistol. Scoop layup. Ooh, uh-oh. And RJ grabbing that leg badly, man. That he didn't land too good. I didn't like that one.
He's slow to get back. He's slow to get back.
RJ is grabbing that leg badly, man.
Looks like we got a timeout right now.
It looks like I didn't see anybody running over to him. So is he okay or what?
He's putting weight on it.
All right.
Oh, not a timeout?
He was great. Oh, no, he's out now.
Yeah,
he's out.
They brought him out.
He must have sprained that ankle. It happened again earlier this week. I forgot which game it was after he came back from the sprained ankle. I don't know. Maybe he's...
Was it the Miami Heat game?
I think so. It was one where he landed kind of crazy and he was grabbing his foot. And I'm not sure if that's the same leg he sprained the ankle on. All right, it's Julius baseline. Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
That was a nice move.
Crafty.
Come on. That was a nice move, man. That was a nice move by Julius. That was a nice move. All right, so IQ comes in for RJ. Trying to keep Holiday out of there. Julius with the rebound. Knicks up by 6. Here we go. Julius trying to run the offense. Gets it to Fournier. Nice little 2-man game. Back to Julius. All right, swing it, man. All right, Julius trying to take over and out of control. Gets it to Fournier. Step back 3. Ooh, knocks it down. Okay. All right, so Fournier getting into a little second half groove here. Sham BK says Ayton getting sliced up. All right, here's Suns now. Cam Johnson. Bro, that foul was completely unnecessary, man. It's Cam Johnson, man. Just go straight up. Yeah, it's a nice baseline move by Julius. 83-75. Agent Bishop 2-man game is trash. Yeah, that definitely not as potent as the Julius Bullock 2-man game.
Missing that, aren't we?
Who knew? Who knew?
Who would have thought?
Who knew, man? All right, Knicks seem to be turning it up a little bit here in the third. JJ, do it for the tank. Can't make it up, man. Who else we got on the Discord? Okay, I see you, Zay. We'll get to Zay at the next commercial break. Who was the winner of the trivia again? If the winner of the trivia, make sure you reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram. Send me a DM, and we'll just get your address there. One of the mods in the chat, if you could just let me know, remind me who won the trivia. All right, here's IQ. Gets it to Fournier, guarded by Torian Craig. Fournier, step back. He's feeling it tonight. Oh, and he knocks it down.
And he knocks it down.
And Julius and Cam Johnson getting into it. Oh, and Julius.
Oh!
Julius throws a little shimmy there, a little shiver. Will that cost him? Will that cost him? Julius and Cam Johnson getting into a little bit of the off-ball action, and Tibbs comes off the bench. So he's talking to Jericho. He's coaching. He's like, forget the fight. Tibbs is coaching out there. What happens to Julius is now the question. And Julius says some words and says, yeah, I'm not the one. So what happened there? All right, a little loose ball,
A little pushing, a little shove in the back.
It's light work. But will Julius pay for the push? It wasn't a punch. It's like a push.
Yeah. Probably got a flagrant.
Yeah.
Right? Flagrant one.
This is perfect timing because today I posted the recap of the Knicks Suns brawl back in March 25th, 1993. Kevin Johnson and Doc Rivers getting into it in Phoenix. So right on cue. Right on cue. Shout out Master Don. Master Don won it? Okay, salute to Master Don. Master Don, hit me up on Instagram with your address and everything. We'll get the snap out to you. That was regular, man. In the 90s, that would be a play on. You wouldn't even have all this waste of time.
They would have you have blood back in the 90s and still keep playing.
Now we got to do the replay and the replay of the replay and replay of the replay. Come on, man.
It was like going to court, man.
Yeah. Can't make it up, man. What has the NBA come to these days?
Got to check if there was intent. Got to see if he actually wanted to hurt the guy.
Yep.
What was he saying?
Facts.
All this for what?
Let's show this
game.
While we wait 2 hours for them to get to deliberate here, let's show this Knicks Suns brawl back in '93. So to everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up button for you boys.
New York Knicks, the best in the East, in Phoenix to go against the Suns, the best in the West. You don't need to build this one up. The Knicks were looking for their 10th straight win, but they had a fight on their hands against the Suns. Your two main combatants, Kevin Johnson and Doc Rivers. Rivers taking the ball up, and Kevin Johnson with a surprise for him, and Rivers doesn't take that. It goes after KJ, and the bench is clear, and everyone goes after everyone else. Coaches, assistants, everyone gets in it. By far the worst spectacle in the NBA this season. And you thought you only saw this stuff in hockey. It gets worse. Greg Anthony wasn't in uniform. He's the guy with the flowered shirt. Throws the punch at KJ. You see Pat Riley? He went and tackled the gang and got into it. Riley even ripped his pants in this melee. Rivers, KJ, Anthony Mason, John Starks, Danny Ainge all ejected. Anthony, there he is, escorted off, flower shirt and all. The teams did come back in the third. KJ still hot and bothered, had to be restrained by Coach Westphal and his teammates. Anthony back with his new duds, also still hot and mad. He had to be taken away for a second time. Finally to the game in the third. It was all...
All right. So yeah, that was March 25th, 1993, man. Kevin Johnson with the dirty play on Doc Rivers. My man Greg Anthony was not having it, man. Not having it. See, everybody looks at Cole Anthony, Al, as like, this all happy-go-lucky comedian. Greg Anthony was about that life. You know what I'm saying? UNLV, he was not playing around. My man came out there with the Versace shirt ready to throw hands, gets tossed, and goes to the locker room, changes, and then comes back out in a change of clothes, ready for some more smoke. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, but he was ready. You know what I'm saying? He was a quintessential 90s Knick. A bricklayer, but could throw hands. And Julius ejected. All right, so...
Wow. Wow.
This is how soft the NBA has become, ladies and gentlemen.
Ejected?
This is how soft the NBA has become.
Wow.
A simple loose ball skirmish. A little push by Julius gets him tossed out of the game. This is how soft the NBA has become, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make this up. Look, does Julius have to be smarter? Absolutely. Is he a hothead? Absolutely. But you're going to tell me you're going to toss him out of the game for that? This league has become an embarrassment when it comes to that. Absolutely.
Initiated?
Was Serge Ibaka ejected when he threw that punch? I forget when. I forget it was like 2-3 years ago because he threw a fist.
Yeah.
It could have knocked. I forget who it was.
Yeah.
I don't think.
If you throw a punch, okay, that's different. But this is a loose ball incident, man. Come on, man. They take 10 years to review the play, and now this is an ejection. We got no Obi, so hey, Cam, it's your time, or it's Taj. It was Taj getting the run here. Let's see what happens. And Cam ain't even in the game, so we going super small. We going RJ at the 4. You know what? Let's go,
Ibaka
man.
was ejected for that. Okay.
He was ejected. Okay.
He was ejected. Okay. I was about to say, I don't remember if he got ejected or not. If he didn't get ejected, I was going to complain saying, really? He didn't get ejected for that, but Randall for a push.
Obi
Still.
missing his chance for a 30-minute
This
night,
could have been it.
man. A 30-minute night, Obi. You missing your chance, man. The birthday boy missing. And that just totally, you know what, Al? Guess what? Guess what?
Oh, your prize picks, huh?
Yeah, guess what? I took Julius Randle over 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. You know how much he got before he left? 36. Thank you,
Wow.
Julius.
Wow.
enjoy the night, Julius. And we'll see you in the next game, man. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Back to the game. We got IQ over the sim screen. Gets it to RJ. RJ's going for it. Scoop layup. Doesn't get it. Bismarck Biyombo getting in there for the Suns. Remember when he got a crazy bag off a playoff performance? What was that, Toronto?
I think it was Toronto.
Biyombo got the bag. He got the Jerome James bag. Okay, here's Burks looking for IQ. IQ off the sim screen. Floater time. And it's in there. Floater time for IQ. Knicks up by 9. Blue Chair, $50 super chat. Appreciate that. Go Knickerbockers. Somebody said, how's Cam not in the game? Well, got to expect Cam to play damn near the 4th. I would expect Cam to come in here for Burks any minute now. Burks or Fournier. Okay, here's Sims. Finds IQ wide open 3. How we looking? We're looking good. Emmanuel quickly, ladies and gentlemen, picking up where he left off. 5th straight solid game for him right now. Making solid decisions. Second half of that Philly game, he wasn't really making great decisions, but he's playing well right now.
Bismack Biyombo signed a 4-year, $72 million with the Orlando Magic. My bad. It was
but I think it was all for that playoff performance with the Raptors, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes.
RJ in transition gets the slam. Knicks are taking a lead now, folks. 14-point lead. 23 seconds left in the third, sorry. All right, here's Aaron Holiday. Over the Biyombo screen. Holiday driving out to Bridges. Bridges guarded by... That was such a lame foul. Come on, man.
At this point, I'm not even surprised they threw Julius out for that.
Yeah. That was still whack, though.
Absolutely. But if you're a fan of the tank, here you go.
Yeah, it ain't going so hot because now IQ and RJ cooking. Here comes Cam. Okay. So Isaiah Ellis with the clarification here. Appreciate it because we got the game on mute. Isaiah Ellis says he was ejected for contact with the official. Shoved his hand. All right. So now, in the heat of the moment, he shoved the official's hand. And he's out of there. William Kim, appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming through. We'll see you next time. Rhyme Animal Chuck D, $10 super chat says 1957, the Knicks 7-footer Walter Dukes tormented rookie Bill Russell of Boston, used to physically abuse him unfairly. Bill Russell blasted him back, knocked him out cold on the floor. And the legend of Bill Russell started from that night. All right, how we looking? 1 second left. All right. We'll roll this into the fourth. Okay, here we go. 12-point Knick lead going into the fourth quarter. Sam, how you feeling, man?
I find it funny how Julius Randle gets ejected. Then we get back into the game with a large run, ball movement all over the place, and the offense looks competent.
And flow, yep.
Wow. Tibbs must be so confused right now. He's like,
he's all over the place.
How are we doing this with our best player gone?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right, we'll see what happens with the kids now. But you got 15 points from my man Burks, 16 points for Fournier. RJ up and down, but he's still fighting out there, still maintaining his aggressiveness. 14 points for RJ. I like Quickly, though, man. I like how Quickly's running and gunning out there. 10 points, 6 boards. He's on the boards. 2 dimes for Quickly. I think his decision-making tonight has been pretty solid. And I think he's going to give us a good chance to win this game. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. This is KnicksFanTV Live, the West Coast Watch Along, CP the franchise. Alex Rotaros here. We got Sam on the Discord. If you guys are new in the chat, man, leave us a hashtag new, and we will shout you guys out. How's everybody feeling right now? Knicks up by 12 going into the fourth quarter. How are you feeling? If you're a fan of the tank, well, it might not be looking so hot for you tonight. Shout out to the Road Warriors, Dixie Normus in the chat. But you know what? Look, man, Knicks has lost 6 straight. They're trying hard to get this W here. We'll see what happens now. And where they go. No Julius. Julius gets ejected for contact with the ref. You have no Obi. The birthday boy, Obi Toppin, is out tonight with a sore hamstring. We did get to see Deuce. The Deuce was loose early in the first half. Will he get some fourth quarter action here for Fournier? We'll see what happens. Cam Reddish is in here now, so we'll see Cam, RJ, and Quickly to come out into the fourth. And
Knicks, the best in the East, in Phoenix to go against the Suns, the best in the West.
Let me get Linda Cohn out of here.
One.
Linda, I showed you already, man. All right. Nikita Morrow says no lead is safe.
Yeah. Not with the Knicks, but it's going to be interesting to see where Tibbs goes. You know, as of right now, you have 32 minutes for RJ, 28 minutes for Fournier, Burks, Randall left with 28 minutes. You have Robinson with 26. Going to be interesting to see who he chooses to run with now that Randall is out. Does he go with Cam for the remainder of this game? Does he go with Quickly? I feel like he's going to lean with Quickly.
Yeah. To win it.
To close out this game. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's taking any chances.
Yeah, he's shooting well right now. 3 from 5 for the field. 2 for 3 from 3-point land. Got 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He's right now a plus 13 in box plus minus. I feel like it's gonna be Quickly's night to close. But the question is, what's the remainder of that rotation? You could probably have RJ at the 4. You're gonna have Robinson probably closing out.
Yeah. Cam. Well, no, I think he'll probably end up closing with IQ, Burks, RJ, Fournier, Mitch.
Yeah.
I think he'll try to find a way to do that. Right now it's IQ, RJ, Fournier, Cam, and Sims. So here we go. Let's see how Tibbs manages his fourth quarter. Knicks with a 12-point lead. Cam Payne for three. Misses. Big third quarter. 38-point third quarter for the Knicks, man.
One of our better third quarters.
Yeah, no question. No question. All right, here's Sims. Gets it to RJ. Rolling. Oh, nice bank.
Ooh.
Strong move. Strong move. RJ time. Suns rolling with Cam Payne, Torrey Craig, Bismack Biyombo, Cam Johnson, and Landry Shamet. Suns looking for an answer right now. Okay. Payne misses off the glass. Come on, Sims. Gets you right back, and here's Cam Johnson. Draws the contact, and one. Got to hold on to the ball, Sims. All right, Knicks hanging on to 12-point lead. Salute to who we got from Team Hashtag New in the building here. Did they say Boogie Cousins dropped 31 tonight? What? Shout out to Shohan Pervez. Shohan, what's good? Here's Fournier off the Sims screen. Cross-court passes to IQ in the corner. IQ looking to see what to do. He's getting it to RJ. Go-to guy, Broadway. What's it going to be? Let's space the floor a little bit better. Swing it back out. Yeah, let's reverse it. Quickly pulls up a three. Should have reversed it to Cam. Let Cam make a move. Okay, here's Shamet over a couple screens. Back to Payne. Payne over the Biyombo screen. Goes baseline on Sims. Out to Cam Johnson for three. Automatic. You gotta find where this kid is, man. 4 for 6 from downtown. Cam Johnson for three. They said on the telecast, last 4 games, he's been shooting 50% from three. Last 10 games, 44%. You gotta find him. All right, so Suns making a run here. 95-87. Oh, let me get to my guy, Zay. Let me get to Zay. Oh, we lost Zay. Okay, so Zay left. If you guys want to call in, man, hit us up on the Discord, or you can call in 657-383-1509. Hector from Harlem. Hector, how you feeling, man?
Yo, brother, first of all, y'all better give that thumbs up.
Hit that
for the
thumbs
only
up
voice
on
of the
Free
Orange
Boys.
and Blue, my son CP.
Let's go.
And our guest, Alex. What's going on, bro? CP, just wanted to tap in, bro, and let you know that Randall must have forgot how great this kid actually is in Cam Johnson. I mean, you just said it a moment ago. They better not lose him in this fourth quarter, because that kid is a automatic thing waiting to happen. I mean, he was doing that at Florida, and in a minute he'll start lighting it up again. I think Randall put the battery in his back. I'm gonna be honest. Randall tried to honestly break his ribs earlier tonight, with that post shot that he gave him in the first quarter. And I feel like you weren't lying. The NBA is getting soft, but I mean, we talked about this for years, CP. This dude, he's not a leader, and I mean, I'm just laughing because at this point, it just amazes me. Like, he goes back in for another shove. I got no words, bro. I'm gonna keep it brief tonight. I hope we win this game, but I'm telling you, you gonna hear more out of me throughout the last couple games. Stay up, bro.
Let's go. Hector from Harlem World signing off. Somebody said that Cam Johnson shot was a shot clock violation. I don't know. According to ESPN, they gave it to him, so it looked like it was good. But again, we can't. I have no sound on here, so I couldn't tell. It looked like he made it.
Yeah, I'm seeing that it's counted. Yeah,
looked like he counted. Yeah. But yeah, look, if you're Julius, we've been through this so many times since last year. He's got to get his head in the game. He starts playing well. He's running the show. He gets me my over on Prizepicks.
The important part of the night.
Got me the over by a half a point. But yeah, man, you just gotta have your head in the game, man. Just gotta have your head in the game.
I mean, he wears his heart on his sleeve,
Mm-hmm.
He likes to show his emotions. He gets lost in it. it's one of the things I liked about Randall last season, but now it's coming to bite him back in the butt this season where, arguing with the refs, always complaining, not getting back on defense, just chirping at everybody.
Yeah.
Let your game do the talking. You don't need to always constantly jaw off opponents and refs to make a point. Just go out there and play your game. And to the person who said Boogie dropped 31 tonight, he did drop 31 tonight.
Get
10 for 14, 31 points. There was no Nikola Jokic tonight. He drops 31 points.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals for the guy.
All right. McBride back in there and runs into a jam because IQ put him in there. But got to make better decisions, man. Need a solid point out there. One guy runs into a trap, gives it to another guy in the trap. Okay. 8-point lead right now. Knicks rolling with IQ, McBride, RJ, Cam, and Mitch. How do we finish? His campaign draws a contact and the foul. Okay. There's the Suns running. RG's got to come out a little more.
If you're going to have any shot of defending this team, your head needs to be on a constant swivel. This team moves all around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's Deuce. Deuce is in. I'm trying to run something here. What does he see? Okay, goes to Cam. Cam drive. And easy layup for Cam Reddish. Easy money, man.
I hope Cam goes off this half just so that Tibbs sees that he has to utilize him more.
Bro, he's the only guy on the team that doesn't need a screen to get to the basket.
Yeah, like I don't know how you watch as Tibbs. You're like, you stay in the corner, man. Yeah. You stay in the corner. Makes sense.
He's the only guy on the team that doesn't need a screen. All right, here we go. IQ. Looking for the screen from Mitch. Gets it to RJ. RJ ready to work. Driving on Craig. Scoop layup. Hasn't gotten it all night. Okay, Suns coming back. Here's Cam Johnson. Driving. Is that an offensive on Biyombo? Looks so.
Yep.
Biyombo got the bag a couple years ago.
72. You remember when Timothy Mozgov got the bag?
Bro, that was the year. Everybody was getting bags.
Everyone. Talk about a reset for contracts. That was confusing.
Everybody was getting bags, man. Okay, here we go. RJ. Swing that. Okay, Cam, pull up 3. All right. It wasn't a great possession. All right. 7-point game. Is Payne driving on the right side, guarded by McBride. McBride gets lost on the screen. Cam misses the floater. Hey, we got numbers, man. Run it, bro.
Let's push.
Oh, man, what are we doing?
He's on the ground.
My God, bro.
Oh, man. Come on.
All right, here's IQ. Dancing on Shamit. Ooh, gets it thrown by Biyombo. Cam, outlet to RJ. 6 on the clock. RJ looking up. Pull up 3. Oof, bricking. Pull-ups ain't been on tonight. Bad possession. 2 back-to-back bad possessions. Hey, you want the kids. How are the kids going to close? Let's see. All right, Cam gambles on Cam. Misses. Here's this Cam. Oh, knocks it down.
Dude,
knocks it down. We got 3 Cams on the court. And Cam Johnson, the shooter, knocks it down.
That's the power of ball movement right there. You break down the defense, your defense gets lost, and you force, look at that, triple rotations, and that's where you catch the defense lacking. That's where you'll find someone open, and that's what the Knicks don't have. Last year defensively, they were able to rotate better. They were able to find better advantages, but now it's just a mishmash.
Gaping holes, man. Gaping holes in the rotations, man. It's a constant. And you leaving the best shooter on both teams wide open.
Well, the thing with last year, right, is that the team defense, there was just such an energy. No one was just playing with like this relaxed feeling. this season, no one's really attacking on closeouts as they were last season. They're just kind of going through the motions when it looks like they're on defense.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do that, you're going to just give everyone a chance to just hit their shots and get into rhythm. I mean, it's all about a split second with a good shooter in the NBA rather than college.
Yeah. Somebody in chat asking why Duke's not running the offense. He just did 2 possessions ago. He just bring the ball up. Shout out Wayne Peoples. Nah, Wayne, you've been in here, man. But salute to you either way, man. Salute to Wayne Peoples. Let me salute some of the super chats. Knicks Fan TV Live. I was about to say Knicks Postgame Live. We're not at Postgame yet, but this is Knicks Fan TV Live presented by Prizepicks. Knicks versus Suns West Coast Watch Along. CP the franchise, Alex Rotaros here. We got Sam on the Discord breaking this thing down. If you guys want to call in, get your takes on the action, you can join us on the Discord, or you can call us up. 657-383-1509 is the number to call. Knicks clinging to a 4-point lead. Trying to hang on, man. Trying to hang on.
Cam Johnson with 26 points.
Yeah.
5 for 7 from 3, 7 from 8 from the free throw line, 7 from 11 from the field. You'd think that they'd realize you'd have to keep a body on this guy at some point.
Got to, man.
And then you have
He's killing us.
And then you have Cam Payne, his second game back this month. He hasn't played. He played his first game against Portland a couple nights ago. Before that, he hadn't played since January 22nd. He's got 14 points, 11 assists tonight. He's doing some work.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, yo, McBride's in the game. You know, people in the chat complaining, what about McBride? But McBride's in the game, man. Let the kid get a chance to get his feet wet. It's been a while. The kid has barely played. You got to get him a chance to get some feet wet and get some chemistry with some of these guys, man. In the lineup with RJ and IQ, you're not going to expect McBride to be running the show right now, especially under duress on the road. This ain't the G League, man. You know, don't get hyped over McBride G League highlights, man.
Looks like he's got his shirt back on. Yeah, he got his shirt back on. He's out. Now you got Burks back in.
What I tell you. Under duress, Tibbs ain't playing that McBride experiment. He's trying to win the game. And Burks bricks. Okay, here we go. So we got IQ, Burks, RJ. RJ's playing the whole damn game. The rest of the fourth. Cam and Mitch. And can't get the rebound. And they throw it away. Backcourt violation. Backcourt violation. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no Randall. Gonna need RJ, although RJ is continuing to struggle tonight. 5 for 20 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Woof.
All right, here's RJ. Trying to back down Bridges. Tough defender. RJ, step back mid-range. Oof, hasn't been on tonight. Has not been on tonight.
At this point, if you're RJ, do you think you start switching it up since your shot's not dropping? Just get it to everybody else. Get it to everybody else. Like, you have Cam out there, might as well just drive and kick, look for somebody else, and try to take these difficult shots. That's my thought.
You got to see if we can get some other guys in rhythm. All right, here's RJ again, guarded by Torrey Craig. Swings to Cam. Cam making a move. Drives it to the hole on Bridges. Easy money. Easy money.
Tibbs, I hope you're watching, man. I hope you're watching, Tibbs.
All night long, bro.
He's got his hands over his eyes. You already know.
All night long, Tibbs. That's easy money. Okay.
All plays for this
Here's
kid.
Cam around the screen. Here's Bridges. Drives in the lane. Mid-range off.
Defense.
Mitch, nice battle on Ayton. Here's Burks pushing to RJ. RJ running and gunning. Draws a foul.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So RJ to the line. 6:20 left. A little bit behind. It's all good.
At least he's getting to the line tonight.
Yeah.
You got your prize picks on that, right?
I did. That was an easy one. Over 4 free throw attempts made. Free throws made. Okay, so RJ makes one, and Cam comes out the game. Doesn't look too thrilled, and RJ misses two, out of bounds on Mitch. And yeah, what I tell you, Al? Who's the finishing lineup? IQ, Burks, Fournier, RJ, and Mitch.
The guy who can get to the basket with ease, we're taking him out.
I told you this was going to be the lineup, bro. And here's Cam Johnson again.
Makes sense, CP.
Here's Cam Johnson again. The guy is just so stubborn. It's ridiculous, man. Okay, here's Burks operating off the screen. Mitch, pull-up game, way off. Air ball on the floater. Okay, here's Cam Johnson. Here's campaign to Cam Johnson again and knocks it down.
Oh, my
Burks
God.
Leaves him wide open. Tibbs, I think Tibbs is the tank commander. So if you're trying to operate the tank, maybe you should be thanking Tibbs here. This was the right move. All right, here's RJ again probing. Can't knock him down, and Mitch cleans it up for him. Clean up crew. Jamaica Queen 2022 says $10 super chat says you take Cam out for who's getting to the rim for and Evan Fournier. LOL, Tibbs never change. And who is that? Jay Crowder with a chance for a 4-point play.
Here it comes.
RJ's got 39 minutes. Yeah.
Wow, what a terrible foul. What a terrible foul. What a terrible foul, bro. What a terrible foul, man. Interesting sweater by CP3. Interesting choice. Okay. Here's Crowder at the line and knocks it down, converts the 4-point play. 102-99. Burks bringing the ball up. Stops his dribble, gives it to IQ, back to Burks. Knicks looking for answers right now. Gets it to RJ. RJ on Bridges, right-hander. That was nice. That was nice.
That was a good move.
That was well earned. Well earned. All right. 104-99. Oh, can't.
Fournier would. Yo,
leaves him in the dust.
He set himself up to get screened.
Leaves him in
what
the
is
dust.
This?
All right, here's back to RJ now. Here's a Fournier. Get that up, man. Pass that Brock, bro.
He's calling Mitch for the screen.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's step back, mid-range. That is the worst shot.
90 seconds.
It's the worst shot ever. Good Lord, man.
Bring Cam back in.
Oh,
please.
man. Edgar, we're going to reset the phones, Edgar. We're going to reset the phones on that note.
Can we get Cam? Can we please get Cam?
What was that, like a step back, one-legged mid-range shot?
All the time. All the time. I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
That might be the worst shot in the NBA, man.
This guy can't just shoot a regular jump. He can't go straight up. He has to do the sidestep, one leg up in the air all the time, dude. All the time.
Didn't I say give up the rock, pass the ball? Because I already knew my man's looking to cook.
He's like,
and it wasn't that.
He's like, oh wait, Randall's out, RJ's not feeling it. This is my time to shine. I got this.
This is the guy we took Cam Reddish out for. Step back, one-legged. What kind of shot is that? In my Patrick Ewing voice. You know the Patrick Ewing meme?
Yes.
Step back, one-legged.
You practice that shot? You practice that shot?
I need that on the soundboard. I've been slacking on my soundboard, man. I got to get my soundboard together.
I love that.
Step back, one-legged. What kind of shot is that? On a long mid-range.
Don't worry. Tibbs is acceptable of that. But won't leave the guy who can go drive into the middle of the lane and just finish with ease.
Ab Lab Studios. Appreciate the super chat. $20 super chat from Ab Lab Studios. Let me schedule the next one. Get the phones up here. So to everybody in the chat once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. West Coast watch along. Knicks versus Suns. CP the franchise. Alex Rotaro's here. Just trying to find some sort of levity in what's going on here with the Knicks clinging to a 3-point lead. Okay, here we go. 4 minutes left. It's Cam Johnson dumps it down to Ayton. Ayton guarded by Mitch. Gets to the Crowder. Crowder guarded by RJ. Mitch. Good contest on the Crowder mid-range shot.
Good box out. Good box out.
Good box out. Okay. There's RJ bringing the ball up to Fournier. Fournier, he was about to do it again. He was ready to do it again. You gotta relax. All right, here's RJ again, guarded by Cam Johnson. RJ dancing, step back three. No. Those have been off all day.
You're not feeling it, man.
You're not feeling it, man. Those have been off all day. All right, here's Jay Crowder. Gets it to Bridges. Cross court to Cam Johnson. Good defense IQ. Johnson again, no fear. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, my Lord.
Good defense, better offense.
Johnson is on fire tonight. 32 points. Career high. Here's RJ. RJ, you got to get that rock up, man. The scoop layups have not been working all night, bro. But I thought that was contact. Mitch cleans it up. RJ's got to get some other people involved.
Yep.
All right, hang tight. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Mitch double-double, 14 and 14. Cam Johnson blowing past Fournier. Throws the ball away. Here's IQ to Burks to Fournier. Pump fake three. And misses the three again.
5 seconds.
Hang on, Al. I got you on mute. Hang on. Lucky. He's lucky that Cam Payne's been off. RJ's pass up the three. IQ elbow three. Thank you, quickly. Thank you, quickly. Quickly knocks down the three. Oof. Oh, man. This is one ugly game, man. One ugly game, bro.
Like, Cam is a better defender than Fournier. It's Tibbs. You want defense.
Yeah, it is Tibbs.
What does Fournier bring to the table now?
Yeah. Bro. It's kind of crazy. Well, it's...
No, it is crazy.
There's
no other word for it.
But see, here's the thing. This is what I was going to say. You know, in the Philly game, when Fournier was stinking up the joint, he closed with Cam in the fourth. Mm-hmm. Now, Fournier, to his credit, had an excellent third. But Cam was going in the fourth. So it's like, stick with the hot hand. Like, because you're bringing Fournier back in, now he's cold. So that momentum that he was carrying in the third is irrelevant almost in the fourth quarter. I mean, not always, but like, it doesn't justify you taking out Cam Reddish, who had it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure. The thing is, like Cam was getting into the paint easily.
Yeah.
And yet, that's what we need right now. RJ's not feeling it. Everybody else, like Burks, he's having a good game. But other than that, like, he's taking a lot of mid-range. He's not finishing at the cup. So you need someone who can finish at the cup. So why not leave the guy who's finishing at the cup in the game to have just a different dimension out there in your offense? Instead, now you add all these shooters who aren't really getting to who's not driving that well. It just doesn't make sense. And then I just can't get over Fournier, man. Fournier just keeps this man just cannot just take a regular jump shot. I don't know why everything has to be a step back, fade away, and then he keeps getting cooked.
2 minutes left. And Cam Payne's been forcing. He forced that shot to try to get that call. He's been complaining to the refs for the last like 5 possessions. So that was a makeup call. It was a little bit of contact, whatever. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. El Dantastico, $10 super chat says we do in past life to deserve this. What did we do in past life to deserve this? Fournier, stop. Nah, the step back, one-legged, long two was the one for me. That was it for me for the night, man.
All the time, dude.
Yeah.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. Not a regular jumper. I think that's the thing he needs to go work on this offseason.
Yeah.
Normal jump shot. Normal. This is where I miss Grimes.
Big time. All right, here's RJ guarded by McCall. Oh, nice pass to Mitch. Mitch, you got to finish that, man. How's he feeling? Okay, all right, bounce back. All right, he's all right. He's cool. He's cool. All right, cool.
Every time I see Mitch on the ground, I'm always
You
concerned.
hold your breath.
I gotta hold my breath.
You hold your breath for a hot minute, man. You bounce back up. All right, let me get my post-game graphic up here. Ready? So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Who should we put on the cover here? I should put Cam Reddish. You know, RJ's bricking away. He's still in the game. I guess I'll go RJ, whatever. Just to make it quick. Let's get Cat out here. Who was this? Mitch bricked the second one. Okay, 110, 105. Minute 30 seconds left. All right, okay, the Knicks get a stop here. Cam Johnson again knocks it down. On fire. The kid is unstoppable tonight. Career high 35 points. All right, here's RJ off the mid screen. Cannot get that going at all tonight. But he draws a foul. He draws a contact, so all is not lost per se. Cam Johnson destroying us right now, bro.
8 for 11 from downtown.
Yeah.
What did he eat? Did he drink?
He's another one that's a solid. He's a solid prize picks play whenever he's available. Cam Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Did RJ miss that free throw?
Free throws,
Okay.
guys.
All
Free
right.
throws, please.
Free throws, man. And RJ makes a second one. Okay. All right, Knicks cling to a 3-point lead. What's it going to be? Let's see some overtime. It's Friday night. I want to see some action. Okay. This campaign looking. Gets it to Crowder off the screen. Crowder draws a contact. Yeah, there was some contact there.
He threw up a prayer.
Mm-hmm. There was definitely some contact there. Mitch got hit in the chops. Shahid in the chat, I am sick. Oh, man.
Can't make this up.
Can't make it up, bro. And is Mitch coming out? Is Mitch out? What's happening?
I think they took him out.
Green lights up. Yeah,
What-
the green lights on. It's a coach's challenge.
Oh, a coach's challenge. Okay, interesting. Looked like some contact from here, but it was a bit far away from my perspective.
I'm
Anyway.
watching the MSG stream. It looked like Jay Crowder initiated contact. Mitch looked
Okay.
good.
So he hit him in the mouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. It's always good. All right. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. West Coast watch along in full swing here. We got a good game on our hands, though. Knicks clinging to a 3-point lead, 1 minute and 6 seconds left. What will it be? Will they finally snap their 6-game losing streak, or will the tank roll on into Los Angeles as the Knicks take on the Clippers this Sunday? We've got another West Coast watch along Sunday night, so stay tuned for that. Salute to all the mods in the chat rocking with us. Salute to the Rhyme Animals, Chuck D. We got Sam on the Discord. Good times on this Friday night. Julius out of the game. Some game stories. No Obi Toppin, the birthday boy, out with a hamstring injury. You got Julius Randle, who got ejected in the third quarter after things got chippy between him and Cam Johnson. You have Cam Johnson with a career-high 35 points right now. Knicks have been leaving him unattended to for most of the night. But he's also hit some crazy shots with the defender in his grill, too. So give Cam Johnson credit. He's been lights out. He's been absolutely lights out. So, all right, what's the call here? What's these refs saying? Overturned? Oh, they said the foul's on. Is it overturned?
Trying to figure that out right now.
Or are they saying the foul's on quickly before the shot went up? Okay, they said right call, wrong guy. So it looks like, did they call overturned?
I don't know. It looks like Quickly didn't even touch him either.
Right.
But hey, whatever.
Okay, so I think they did call it on quick and took that one away from Mitch. So, okay. Bricked. Crowder misses the first one. All right. Shout out to Tahotep. Says Tibbs has no trust. Cam cooking and he subs him out. SMH. That's a fact. The Rhyme Animal Chuck D says Nat TV menu, national TV menu. Tibbs melt Fournier fries. Tank shake. All right, here's RJ guarded by Bridges. Goes over to Mitch screen. Now guarded by Jay Crowder. RJ looking. What does he want? Quickly trying to direct traffic. Off ball. Here's RJ going baseline. Takes it himself. I didn't like that, man. Just got to pass it up.
Man,
and Cam Reddish back in the game. Cam Reddish back in the game. So Tibbs getting a little defense in there.
I think it's a little too late to have Cam back in here. Should have been in there a lot sooner.
Crowder for three. Got it. Suns take the lead. Good ball movement by the Suns. And the Suns take a 1-point lead.
They should have never taken Cam out.
Yeah. Hey, it was a good ball moving by them. It's driving kick, Cam Johnson to Bridges. Bridges to campaign to Jay Crowder. It was a good ball moving.
Absolutely. That's what they've been doing all night. They've been driving and kicking, getting the pick and roll, looking to get give and goes. They keep the ball moving. They don't let it stick to anyone's hand.
Not at all.
They make their move. If they don't see it, they get rid of it. And that's what you need to do. That's how you create good offense.
Yeah.
Keep that ball moving.
Absolutely, bro. Super efficient night for the Phoenix Suns tonight. Once again, 8th in the league in assisted field goals made. 2nd in the league assisted turnover ratio. It doesn't matter who they have right now because campaign has been running an excellent offense. Suns 27 assists to 9 turnovers. All right, let's see. Let's see what RJ has in his bag, man. Offense has been a bit stagnant. I think, look, I don't mind RJ's aggressiveness, but he hasn't had it all night, and these are situations where guys are getting cold. You're not getting guys in a rhythm because you're taking all the shots.
Exactly.
So, all right, here we go. Burks bringing the ball up. Knicks going with Burks, RJ, IQ, Mitch, Fournier back in the game. Here's RJ going Mikal Bridges 1-on-1. Misses the layup again. Mitch makes the tip in. How about Mitch, man? Underrated game tonight. 17 points, 15 boards for the Block Nest Monsters, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Perfect 8 for 8 for the night. And cleaning up all the dirty laundry for the Knicks. Shout out the guy behind the Knicks bench with the camo with the camo gear on. So he's got his tank.
He's ready for the tank.
Ready, but he's hyped right now. But he's still hyped because the Knicks are winning. Did you saw that guy?
Yep. He knows the agenda. If the young guys are winning, if the young guys are winning, it's good.
He knows
all that matters.
He knows the time it is, man. Shout out to him, man. All right,
man.
So Mitch with the cleanup.
As you said, 8 for 8. He's 17 points, 15 boards, 9 offensive rebounds tonight.
That's his MO. That's Block Ness's MO, man.
Got to keep him. Got to see what he can do.
Definitely outshine Ayton tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Looking at the Suns, this is a game for Ayton where if you're looking to get paid, and you see Mitchell Robinson with 17 points, 15 boards on you, you're not making a case for yourself, although I do think he should get paid. But this is a game where, you're the Phoenix Suns, you're in contention, you just came off a finals appearance. These are the type of games where you got to step up and show why you're one of the top guys on the team.
Absolutely. Watch Cam Johnson. Okay, let's see. Cam Johnson inbound the campaign. Knicks got Cam Reddish in there, so we got 3 Cams on the court. Campaign straight to the cup. Misses the layup. Oh. And the Suns will have to foul. Okay. Suns got a foul. 113, 112, 7 seconds left. And Alec Burks going to the line.
Campaign had the step on him.
He did. He just missed
step.
He just missed it. And Burks makes one. And Burks misses one.
Oh, my
He's
God.
automatic 50%. His campaign. Cam Johnson for the win.
Oh, no.
And he makes it.
Yo,
and he makes
what?
it. And he makes it. You knew that was gonna happen. You knew that was gonna happen.
Man.
You knew that was going to happen, man.
Wow.
As soon as it went in Cam Johnson's hands, I said, this is over.
Oh, God.
I said,
like
this
that, though?
is
Like
over.
that, though.
Holy. You can't make it up, ladies and gentlemen. That was one for the tank. That was one for the tank, man.
Yeah, if you're one for the tank, you got a really good game.
Damn.
You got a competitive game. You got to see RJ get a lot of touches.
Bro, when they gave it to Cam, I said, oh, it's done. It is done. My brain slowed down, and I was ready for this. Is why I didn't even react crazy when he made the shot, because I knew he was making it. Knew he's making.
Come on, bro, a bank shot,
bro.
Though. Really, you're expecting a bank shot,
bro? I'm expecting him to make it. Cam Johnson been on fire all night, and this is
the
Knicks.
But a bank.
This is the Knicks, bro. This is the Knicks. We do it to ourselves all the time. Burks has been 50% from the free throw line for all season. Guaranteed 1 for 2. As soon as it got in Cam Johnson's hands, I said, yeah, this is over. Bank.
But a bank, though.
Bank.
He said bank's open. That's legit
Bank.
what just happened.
Crazy.
Man, chat's going crazy right now.
The chat is going crazy. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, man. Hang on, let me hit the reset.
Randall activated Cam Johnson for tonight. That's what happened. That's what he did.
Yeah, thank you, Julius. Thank you, Julius. Cannot make it up. I was getting ready to make my oh my God, man.
What just
oh my God.
Yo, Cam Johnson had 38 points tonight.
Yeah. Bro,
38
how did
points.
you not think that was not going to go in?
Oh, I knew it was going to go in. I just didn't expect a bank.
Automatic.
I'm just saying a bank. That's how we're going to end.
Bro,
a bank shot. It's not a clean. It's not clean.
It could have been a
bank.
swish. It could have been a toilet bowl. It could have been a bounce up. He was making that, bro. Because this is the Knicks season in a nutshell. In a nutshell.
I just can't believe it was a bank shot. I was expecting like a clean, not a bank.
Unbelievable, man. Oh man. Yeah, listen, I feel bad. I see the look on Quickly's face, man. He was distraught, man. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? From a player standpoint, you know, they on the road 100%. And whatnot. They gotta be feeling crazy, man. But
hey, they didn't guard Cam John. He went 9 for 12 from 3. You gave him 12 attempts from 3, and you gave him 9 shots. You gave him 9. He made 9.
Oh my God, man. Can't make it up.
This is why for Tibbs, why'd you take out why did you take out Cam Reddish?
You're
why
better
did you take
defender.
out a better
and you
defender?
had Burks and 48 in there, bro. Can't make it up, man. Can't make it up. All right, let me hit the reset here as the chat is going crazy. Chat is going crazy right now. Can't make it up, man. Okay. All right. Here we go. Wow. A barn burner in the Valley of the Sun. Knicks visiting the Phoenix Suns. The second of a 7-game road trip. And against a shorthanded Suns team, man. No Chris Paul, no Devin Booker. Knicks and Suns were battling it out all night. Several lead changes, several ties. Julius had it cooking early, gets himself ejected. No Obi. So we had the kids cooking a little bit. You know, Cam Reddish had his hand in it and gets taken out for 48. And as Tibbs' rotations have you scratching your head once again, the Knicks still had a chance to win this game. But free throws, the story of our season, would once again sink it. Because as Alec Burks misses his second attempt, Cam Johnson, who was on fire all night, makes the Knicks pay as he hits a buzzer beater 3 to send the Knicks home packing. 115-114. Knicks lose a heartbreaker in Phoenix. An incredible win for the Tank. An incredible loss for the Knicks. CP the Franchise, Alex Rotaros here. Knicks post-game live presented by Prizepicks. You just knew that once it got into Cam Johnson's hands, there's so many Cams on the court, I'm mixing up names. Been sipping all night, forgive me. But you just knew, I just knew when it got in his kid's hands, he was going to knock it down, bro. I just saw it coming all night. You know, look, the Suns team, best home record in the league, despite not having CP3 and Devin Booker. The campaign can run the team. He's very capable of running that off, especially against a Knicks team that's one of the worst defenses in the league. And he showed. It showed tonight. Because this Suns team, one thing they do well, they're number 5 in the league in assists per game. They move the ball on you. They make you pay. They run several off-ball actions. Their ball movement is constant. And on a night when they don't have their go-to guys, it's going to be even better because guys are going to be looking for the open man and just playing selflessly. And that's what they did tonight. And they made the Knicks defense work. But for the Knicks defense, you got to know that Cam Johnson is one of the hottest shooters in the league and one of the hottest shooters on this team. You've got to know where this guy is at all times. And to start this game off, Mikal Bridges started this game off 3 for 3 from downtown. The Knicks' three-point defense was once again horrendous. Suns shot 50% from 3 tonight. 50% from 3. Mikal Bridges 3 for 4. Sham at 2 for 2. But of course, it was Cam Johnson's night, man. 9 for 12. A career high 38 points. And how apropos that he's the guy to put the nail in the coffin for the Knicks, for the dagger, man. That was just tough. And on the flip side for the Knicks, you know, Julie set the tone for him, but his antics, the mental mistakes cost him in the third quarter as the Knicks were mounting a sizable lead. Knicks scored 38 points in the third. 38 points in the third. They had a double-digit lead once again. Julius gets himself tossed. But nevertheless, the kids had it still going quickly. Yep. RJ, even though he had a hard night shooting, was still getting to the line. Cam, Fournier stepped up in the third. Burke stepped up in the third. The Knicks were still going. But in the fourth, as Cam is cooking, your better two-way player is going, Tibbs, and then you take him out for what my guy JD calls template coaching. Going back to your starters. And Al, the one question you had asked me was who's going to finish the game. And I said it's IQ, it's Burks, RJ, Fournier, and Mitch. And he went to that when you needed defense. You needed scoring. You needed to get easy buckets when you had no point. Cam Reddish should have finished the game, not just in a offense-defense situation with less than a minute left. He had enough to finish the entire fourth. Big mistake by Tibbs if you want to win the game. Big mistake. And I think that was one of the biggest mistakes that ended up costing us this game, man. No question.
Absolutely. Like, this is, you know, when you're Tom Thibodeau, and this is where you put blame on him, you're supposed to know your roster inside and out, even the guys that you get through the season, and you have to, you're watching the game, right? You're watching to see what everyone's doing, how they're making their contributions to the team while they're on the court. I don't know how you don't recognize Cam is bending the defense, getting to the rim with ease, just having everybody collapse, opening it up for everyone else, and is finishing pretty easily. And then his defense, sure, he's taking gambles where you don't probably want him to take gambles, but I'd rather have him taking gambles than Evan Fournier, who's a turnstile on defense, who's allowing everybody to get by him. Like, we legit saw himself set himself up to get screened and walled off for a campaign to just walk in freely to get a layup. This is the stuff that you got to put on Tibbs for. You don't know your players. You don't know what rotations you should go to. And instead you put out Evan Fournier. Yes, he had a good third quarter, but you know he's mostly offense and not defense. This team's offense, if he's been watching this entire season, is so inconsistent, you don't know when it's going to come back. And if you're going to rely on RJ, who's been struggling tonight, 6 for 26 from the field, he's trying to bend the defense. He can't. He's not finishing most of his layups. He's not hitting his shots from the perimeter. He's not getting a mid-range. So why not leave a guy who's making it easy for himself and just adds another layer, another dimension to that offense? This is where you start to see Tibbs' shortcomings as a head coach when he doesn't really understand offense and just having some diversity out there. And even with his defense, he's supposed to be a defensive guru. How do you take out a guy who's young, athletic, who's able to cover and defend more positions than Fournier?
Right.
Like Cam has a long wingspan.
Getting to the basket with ease, bro. When your offense is struggling, getting to the basket with ease. With ease. The only guy on the team that doesn't need a screen to go. And he's cooking. And you need him for defense. The minute they take him out, Cam Johnson scores another three. Another three. Go ahead, bro.
But you know what he's going to look at? If he's going to look at numbers, he's going to look at the Cam has a minus 15. All the second unit that they were out with Sims, McBride, quickly, you know, even with RJ, like they were struggling. But the Suns were also just so efficient tonight in their playing. It was just it's honestly amazing that the Knicks were even in this game with how efficient the Suns were tonight. But taking Cam Reddish out in the fourth quarter for Evan Fournier, that's the biggest blunder for them. And then for Julius Randle, you know, we know that he's not the leader. We know he gets paid the most. We know that he's one of the guys. But it's interesting how the offense did move better once he left, where you didn't have to focus on getting Randall his touches. And I feel like that it's not that I feel like I know that we go to that too much, trying to make sure Julius gets his, even though we saw RJ get his for the last couple of games since after the All-Star break. But if RJ's not having it, then you see that it automatically goes back to Julius. And he was having tonight. No shade to Julius. He was having it tonight. He was efficient. 9 for 18, was hitting his shots. 100% from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Like, he was doing his thing, but you got to keep your calm. Like, you're a veteran. You're a veteran at this point. Like, if you're trying to win, you got to know that you're playing. Like, stop jawing at the mouth. Just focus on your game. Let your game do the talking for you. Like, that is like the most coined phrase throughout all of sports. Let your game do the talking for you. But that's what happens. They know that you can get Julius like out of it by just talking to him, get him all on edge, and then you get him completely out of his game, and then he starts forcing the issue, or then he just blows off. And for tonight, he gets ejected. First time this season, but like, why are you doing? Like, why does it matter? And even when you're watching like the replay, you see Cam like putting his hands on his back and getting a little physical with him. Like, that's the game. Like, basketball is a physical game. You're letting that get to you. Come on. It was anything egregious.
He's a head case. You got to be smarter than that. He was playing well. I hate that the league has gotten this off, but they claim that he was ejected for contact with the official, and those are the rules. Rules are the rules. You got to get your head in the game. We've been talking about this ad nauseum since last year about his mental toughness in these situations. And, it cost us, because this was a night where, yes, after he left, the offense was flowing a little bit, but we still needed more. We still needed a little bit more, even though we did score 114 points. You got to keep your head in the game to stay in the game. Now, to close the game, look, I can't knock RJ because he's been so good for us for the past few months. I can't knock it. He didn't have it tonight from the field. Shooting wise, he certainly didn't have it. It wasn't an efficient night for him. It was a bad shooting night for him. Was even bad in terms of trying to finish at the rim. 6 of 26 from RJ. It was a terrible shooting night. 1 for 7 from downtown. I still like the fact that he was aggressive when he needed to be. I just felt like he needed to be more of a facilitator for us tonight, or pick his spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still appreciate the fact that he was getting to the free throw line and he was doing that when we needed him. But also, I kind of felt like the hero ball took us out of sync on the offensive end. And so, the offense kind of got bogged down there. But nevertheless, bro, we still had a chance to win, because the Suns team was still searching for options themselves for scoring. And then free throws. Of course, it came down to free throws. Burks misses it, and Cam Johnson finishes the job. An amazing night for him. Give credit to him. He was amazing. And, coming into this game, they mentioned on the telecast, Cam Johnson was shooting 50% from 3 in the last 4 games, 44% in his last 10. And the kid was dynamic. We left him wide open for a bunch, but he took a couple of tough contested threes out there. It's just one of those nights when the basket is looking like an ocean for him, and he was just killing us from there. I thought Mitch had a solid game. If we want to point to some positives, 17 points, 15 boards, 4 steals, 3 blocks for Mitch, a perfect 8 for 8 from the night, 9 offensive rebounds, a lot of that off of RJ's bricks. Mitch was cleaning things up. So good job by Mitch there on a tough overall night. He did get 25 from Julius on a 50% shooting from the night, 7 points, 4 dimes. Again, didn't finish the game. You got 16 from Burks and Fournier apiece, who, again, give credit. In the third quarter, we were looking for for a spark. We were looking for this starting unit to give us a little bit of life. In the first half, it was a bit up and down. It was a Julius-dominated offense, and he didn't really get much from the other guys. Fournier and Burks did step up and were scoring well and were playing well in that third quarter. But again, didn't finish so well, in particular on the defensive end. Emmanuel Quickly, I thought Quickly was pretty solid coming off of the bench. 13 points, 8 boards for Quick, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from downtown. I thought Quickly has been playing well as of late. Off of the bench, still need a little bit more from him, but I thought Quickly did what he had to do to try to get us a W out there. We did see Deuce. The Deuce got loose early in the game. No Obi was part of the game storyline. Obi, the birthday boy, was out with the hamstring injury. So we did see McBride get slid up in the rotation, came in the first half, and played a little bit in the second half as well. But got subbed out for Burks when things got tight, and you knew Tibbs was going to go that route. But again, just disappointed that Cam Reddish didn't get a chance to finish this game during meaningful minutes, because again, when our offense was looking for answers and our defense needed some help, I don't see how you take him out, no matter how well both Fournier and Burks are playing in that third. You didn't need both of those guys. I could see if you bring it, I could see him even taking out McBride. I could see that. A lot of people want to say run the offense through McBride. I'm not there yet. But Cam, he needed to be out there. So you either take out Fournier or you take out Burks. You could have done well enough with IQ and RJ in the backcourt anyway. You could have done well with IQ and RJ in the backcourt anyway. So, I didn't see why you needed both Burks and Fournier in at that point. And as soon as Reddish comes out, Johnson smacks a 3 on him. So
yeah. And I think to add on to your point for RJ, like RJ's had a really good run. Players do have those nights where they just struggle. They can't get it. They can't get their shot to drop. And the one thing I will say, I love that he was aggressive. I love that he was attacking the rim, because you need guys to do that. Not everyone on this team can do that. And RJ is one of the very few guys that can. But he's so good at usually figuring out, okay, my shot's not going. Let me focus on rebounding, playing defense. And I wish he did that more with his playmaking tonight. He needed to look for other guys. He legitimately needed to look for other guys. He was forcing way too many shots in the fourth quarter, where he should be looking for Cam. Okay, you drive, figure out where Cam's going to be on the court, get it to him. All right, you have a Quickly who's shooting pretty well tonight, 3 for 5 from 3. Look for him while he's on the court. Burks was having it tonight as well. He shot 4 for 6 from 3. Look for Burks. Instead, he's going in there and just forcing up shots, and the paint's already crowded because they already know what's going to happen. They know that he's going to go in there, and the only person that's going to have to battle for rebound is Mitch. So they're going to have more orange jerseys than black jerseys tonight around the rim in order to grab the rebound. That's the one critique I'll have for RJ tonight. And you have to adjust if your shot's not falling. That you got to get everybody else involved.
You got to get everybody else involved.
Getting cold. That's why you are out of rhythm towards the end. That's the one thing. But I did love what Mitch did tonight. It was very quiet. Until you mentioned it, 17 for 15, in the fourth quarter, when he went 17-15 in the fourth, overall for the game today, in the fourth quarter, when you mentioned it, that's fantastic. This is the stuff that we're looking for Mitch. We have games where he was quiet the last couple of games against Philly. Now he has a really good game, especially against DeAndre Ayton, one of the better bigs in the NBA. So that's encouraging. But we needed to, I feel like for him, for Mitch, this is the type of stuff I want to see from him on a night-to-night basis, to show that, all right, yeah, you're the guy that we want to keep rolling with moving forward, and he's definitely gonna get paid that we want to pay this offseason. And this is the type of stuff that you say, okay, this is encouraging. This is why we should pay him, keep him around. He gives you the rim protection. You still see him altering guys' shots when it gets into the paint, even for campaign. Even though he had a step on him, he's worried that Mitch is right behind him, trailing him, where he can just block a shot. So that's why it was off. So I think the Knicks really have to prioritize getting Mitch. Just from a standpoint where you can't let him walk and just lose an asset. Yeah. But I think he just adds a good presence on this team. And CP, we just need a point guard, man. That's just it. At the end of the day, we need a point guard. We need someone to organize this offense down in crunch time. We didn't have it. You see Burks getting ready to turn over the ball. You see Quickly just dancing around left and right, not going north and south. We need a point guard, someone to organize this offense, figure out who to get the ball to, create easy shots for somebody, and we need some offense. I'm tired of this isolation basketball. We need some offense. This is not going to win anything. It worked last season. Fine. Not anymore. It has to change. Absolutely has to change.
Absolutely has to change, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Knicks post-game live presented by Prizepicks, man. Knicks lose at the buzzer to Cam Johnson and the Suns, 115-114. This Knicks post-game live. CP the franchise here. My guy Alex Rattars, the Stratocaster in the building. Call us up with your takes, man. 657-383-1509 is the number to call. How you guys feeling? Hey, it's a tough loss for the team. This is one for the tank, right? This is one for the tank. Knicks lose 7 in a row now, 17 of their last 20 as the West Coast trip continues. This is game 2 of their road trip. They go to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers on Sunday. We'll be back for the West Coast watch along for that, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Speaking of West Coast, I want to shout out my guy on the West Coast, Jason Calcanis. J Cal with the $100 super chat says the tank commander J Cal reporting for duty, sir. So J Cal's got his fatigues on, and yeah, man, for those of you that are fans of jumping into this lottery, wasn't a bad one, but you could see the utter disappointment on the players' faces, man. You watch these things to hope that they get a dub, but in the grand scheme of things, wasn't necessarily a bad thing, man. Let's go to the phones here from the people, man. Dan from New Jersey. Dan, how you feeling?
Que lo que, wah.
Dan, what's good, man? Talk to me, bro. How you feeling, bro?
Estamos aquí, man. Listen. I'm not going to lie to you, CP. Even me, man, that was out here rooting for the tank ever since RJ dropped 36 on the Lakers and we lost, man. Even since then, even I felt a little bit drained after I saw that Cam Johnson game winner off the glass. I'm not gonna hold you. The fact that it was off the glass, I don't know, bro. It just kind of felt like, a divine intervention. I think there's a plan for the Knicks. I think they're supposed to lose these games. I think that Tibbs is supposed to be coaching us into oblivion, because I don't know, man. The man literally took out Cam, a solid on-ball defender. He has lapses.
Hey,
off
Tibbs might be this year's tank commander, bro. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Bro, I told you, bro. I told you, CP. Listen, CP, Alex. I've been saying this for a minute, man. I think Tibbs is in on the tank. And if he's not, then he definitely has to go once we're actually serious about winning some games with some high-end talent. And, whether it be trading that draft pick for an SGA along with some other assets, who knows, maybe we get lucky, we get into a really, really prestigious territory. Maybe we drop to number 9, 10, 11. Listen, I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, I got to tell you guys one thing. Cam has to play, man. Cam has to play. RJ's got to be allowed to look for Cam, because, listen, man, RJ's out there chucking up shots because Tibbs is telling him to be Randall. And that's the thing, man. RJ isn't Randall. When Randall got ejected, Tibbs said, all right, here's the ball, go be Randall. But, man, RJ's a passer, man. RJ's a playmaker. He needs to be allowed to find his teammates, and he can't find the ones that he actually has chemistry with if he keeps summing them out for these scrubs. That
No. Look, man, RJ's been cooking the last couple of games because he's been that dude. And he tried to be that guy tonight, and it wasn't falling for him. He needed to get his guys involved. It's not because nobody was in there for him to play with. He needed to get those dudes involved, and he wasn't doing it. He caught Mitch for a couple of Gotham lobs, which was okay. But he needed to get the rest of his guys in a rhythm, and he tried to play a little bit of hero ball tonight. It is what it is. He's had it cooking the last couple of games. I understand that. It's human nature. He wants to try to win it for his team. But I'm not blaming that on anybody else but RJ. And he still got to the line. It was his free throws that were keeping us in this game. His aggressiveness. So you appreciate that on one end, but on the other end, it's like, damn, dog, you're 6 of 26.
That's why he kept missing.
Yeah. That's it. That's it, man. Who we got on the line is hold on, hang on. Let me get to the Discord. Is crossover?
Yo.
Let's go. Rapid fire.
Right,
let's go.
All right. Rapid fire. Just real quick. RJ in the fourth quarter. Let's all keep it a buck. He looked like Julius Randle out there. He did not want to get. It seemed like he had tunnel vision. Like, I need to get these buckets.
He did.
Yeah,
it is what it is. It happens.
Kept chucking to the point that if you fix 5 or 6 of those possessions that he kept chucking the ball, they could have won this game easily. That's as simple as that. Cam had it going. He could have caught more Cam. Cam looked like effortlessly. He was just getting to the lane. Like Alex keeps saying, tantalizing talent, bro. He's just easy for him. And I just felt like if he could have got more buckets, he could have done well. And with Tibbs, with the rotation of taking him out, when he was on Cam Johnson was struggling to get shots open. He was on him the whole time.
Right.
So I don't know, man. But Tibbs, man, I don't know what he's doing with these rotations or what he wants to do, but it cost him. And now you see Cam Johnson making the buzzer beater, and that's just how it goes, man. But RJ got to look at film, man. I got to look at this game and be like, I got to get people involved when I'm going through something like this.
Yeah, and like I said, man, I'm not going to blame it on him. He's been red hot to start this year off, man. He's been red hot. He's been carrying, even in the losses. The reason why you even entertained in these games is because of RJ. So I'm not even going to put that on him. But tonight, it just wasn't his night. He's not going to be on fire every night. So, again, how do you adjust? On one hand, he wasn't getting his guys involved. At the other end, he was drawing contact. He was getting to the free throw line. So, it wasn't all a dub for him. But, again, you just want to see him just try to get some other guys involved and get the offense in a flow. Because on the other side, Suns is moving the ball like hot potato, man.
Yeah, dude, it was amazing looking at them play, man.
That's how they play. That's how they play consistently. So again, it's I think it's frustration just out of our individual play, but also just our lack of a scheme that enables a lot of ball movement. We just don't do it that way. So
this is big film school for RJ Barrett right here. He could look at this tape and be like, you know what, I could have done this better, and then he learns from it.
Absolutely.
And that was his first time just being the head of the offense, the one-headed monster right now. So that's it, man. But I hope RJ learns from this, man, and he gets better from then.
My guy.
All right.
Crossover on the check-in. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Knicks post-game live presented by Prizepicks. CP the franchise. My guy Alex Retars, the Stratocast in the building. Climbing all the way up to 40 to 50,000 subscribers, man. If you guys are in the chat right now and haven't subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. This is the #1 show for the fans by the fans in the entire NBA, man. We got almost 2,000 people in here in the chat. Let's make sure we get those likes up. We should be up to 1,000 likes easily right now. Easily. Should be up to 1,000 likes easily. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button to support the show. Once again, shout out my guy J Cal for the $100 super chat. All right, back to the phones we go. Let's go to 757. You should dribble down in VA. Jay from Virginia, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on, man?
How you feeling, bro?
How you doing, fellas?
Good, man. You a new caller, man.
I've been listening to y'all for like over a year, man, and this is my first time calling and my first time getting through, man.
Yeah, welcome to the program, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man, I just want to say, man, Tibbs remind me, man, of Dan and Tony. And Dan and Tony and Tibbs, man, is just straight stubborn, old school. Tibbs with that offense over defense thing. Mm-hmm. And then Tibbs is like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm watching the game, and it's like on the offensive side of the ball, why does Reddish and McBride just run to the corners, and they was playing 3-on-5 offense the whole night?
Yeah.
And it's like they not putting the ball in Cam hand. He just running to the corner and just standing there. McBride running to the corner and just standing there just so you can say, you know what, I gave 8 minutes to McBride.
Yeah.
He was in the game, and I'm looking and I'm like, man, RJ, he's trying, but he's having a bad game, and then he just kept going to the left, and I just want to say, everybody had a good game. everybody had a good game. You know, Johnson was just cooking tonight, and you know he just couldn't be stopped. And you know, and it's just, you know, I mean, that's all I want to say, man. You know, I mean, I love listening to y'all guys. I listen to y'all guys after every game.
Appreciate
I look forward to listening. You know, and y'all
where
keep up the
VA
good
are
job,
you, bro?
man.
Where in VA are you?
Huh?
Where in
Hampton.
Oh yeah, I went to Hampton, bro. I went Hampton University, man. I went to Hampton, bro. So let's go.
Word? A word.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, when I was younger, I got kicked off the campus, man. You know, you know, because I'm originally from Harlem, man.
Oh, you was
know
out
what I'm
by
saying? So my
5,
Harlem
man. They
homies
got you
came
up out
down
of
there,
there,
man, and we had a ball, man, and we got in trouble, man.
Yeah, they
you
out
know, and
by
I'm like,
5
yo,
is the
man, y'all
rule,
come all the way
man.
down from New York. It got me kicked out of here, man.
It's a
you know,
culture
I can't
shock.
even go on campus anymore.
Yeah, it's tough. Yo, hang in there, Jay. Good to hear from you, man. Yeah, it's a culture shock when you go down there, man. It's a lot of rules. It's a lot of, you know, and as they say, man, out by 5. You get caught slipping, you get one shot, and you're out of there, man. So shout out to Jay. I know exactly the feeling, man. I know the feeling. I know exactly what he went through, man. There's a lot of guys that fell by the wayside, man. You know, you come down there, you think you at home, but nah, they give you a rude awakening real quick out there. Shout out to Jay, man. Back to the phones. Let's go to Nebraska, Rod. We went to Virginia. We going to Nebraska right now. Let's go to my guy, Rod. Rod, what's going on?
What's good, CP? How you doing, boy?
How you feeling, man?
I haven't spoken to you in a while. I'm
Yeah,
good,
been a while,
man. I haven't
bro.
spoken to you in a while.
Absolutely.
I'm the infamous IQ hater, man.
That's right.
I spared you. I spared you. I told you before, I'm a fool's gold detective. I just want to check that dot right quick.
Okay.
Because IQ is doing exactly what I said early in the summer. And what I'm pissed off about is, I know it's late, CP, and I'm not trying to come to you to elevate the bloodstreams of your listeners. They feel what I feel with this team. But IQ played all those minutes. McBride can't get no burn. And when he come in, he has to play the corner like my man said from the last call. And not only that, my problem also, man, is with this team, the way it's constructed. You would think that we have all the elements with a center like Mitchell Robinson, a young stud like RJ who has potential, and and you got a Cam Reddish, and you have these point guards. We have what we need. It's the coach. And I had to sit there after the game, and I said to myself, could Fizdale get more out of these guys than Tibbs, being that he's an attractive coach to the young players? So I'm just hot right now, man. I think this is my last season giving the Knicks my energy. I can't take it no more.
Hang in there, Rob, man. You're an OG, man. You've been seeing this team losing
I'm
year
about
after year
to
after
Max
year,
Kellerman
man.
up, man.
Oh, come on, Rod, man. Come on, Rod.
I'm
You
about
going
to
to
max
Brooklyn? You
him.
going to Brooklyn now,
I'm about
Rod?
to max him.
You going to Brooklyn now, bro?
CP, serious, man. We watching this game, man. Tibbs is intentionally shot blocking us, man. He's hitting us low. In this to the point where we would watch the games last year, we would get blown up by 30 every game. I'd rather see that all over again with this team in Fizdale than Tibbs play the sideline like General MacArthur or somebody like he really got some strategy and getting out coached every game. And everybody playing young guys. It's frustrating. He has his favorites. And I'm going to end it with this, CP. Obi, his ceiling right now, like I'm not even an Obi fan no more. My love for Obi, he destroyed Obi like Fizz destroyed Knox. Listen, Obi's ceiling right now is going to be Theo Pinson. He's going to be a great, great team player. And if he learns how to rebound, he might be Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams. I'm out, CP. Much love, fam. I love the show, man. Y'all be out.
He jumped out the car before I was going to tell him this is his stop. Because, Rod, you're killing me right now, man. You just told me that you almost rather Fizdale than Tibbs. And then you're going to talk about how Tibbs ruined Obi the way Fizdale ruined Knox. How's Knox playing with the Hawks, by the way? How's he doing over there with his 4 minutes per game? Is Nate McMillan ruining Kevin Knox? Or is he seeing what every coach before him has been seeing? He's not that guy. How is Frank looking right now with his 4 minutes per game? He's not that guy. And Obi's trending towards that territory. I hate to put it out there like that because I want to see the kid succeed. I just don't see it in him. My guy Rob was all over the place, man. Huh?
I don't need Fizdale. Fizdale was bad. I don't think people remember if you're questioning between Tibbs and Fizdale. Fizdale was, you didn't know what you're gonna get from Fizdale on a night-to-night basis from a rotation standpoint, from an execute. There was no execution. There's the infamous clipboard of together.
Bro, but see, this is the thing when you go with the play the kids. Fizz was notorious for that. He started Kev. He started him. But when you're losing with the kids, there's no patience. There's no patience for losing, period. Knicks fans always want to say, oh, I'd rather just see the kids out there and I'll be patient. No, you won't. When you go through an 82-game season, you see your team getting worked like this, whether it's kids, vets, whatever, the blame is always on the coach, man. We've been here before. Show me where I'm wrong. We've been here before. No, it doesn't matter what the composition of the team is, whether it's kids or vets. Losing is losing, and the coach is always the first domino to fall. Until you realize that a lot of the kids that you drafted weren't that guy, period. Frank stinks. Kevin Knox stinks. Obi's on his way. Those are 3 of the last 4 lottery picks that you missed on, man. That are not even doing anything for your team. You can't have that. This is why this team is in the hole that they're in.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing right now is that they're hitting on their draft picks. You know, with Obi, we know what it is. He needs a point guard. He in Dayton, he was a guy that ran in the open court, was a small ball 5. And he comes to the NBA. He needs to get one playing time. He needs a point guard. And he just needs to continue to grow. I still have hopes for Obi that he could be a productive player in this league. But when you watch Quentin Grimes, when you watch Emmanuel Quickly, they have skills that they can offer to a team. Now, when you watch Quickly, he's just being put in a position where he can't succeed because he's being played as a point guard. He's more of a combo guard, off-ball shooter. And if you're asking him to run an offense and to find his own shot, that's difficult. But Knicks are drafting right now, but with regards to being patient for watching, I mean, we have fans who are hyped to try to get Kyrie and Kevin Durant because we all thought Kevin Durant was going to be here and save this franchise. You know, we were all rooting for the kids, but I remember that 17-game season. It was rough watching those games.
Yeah.
It was not easy to turn on the game and say, oh, yeah, I'm excited to watch Knicks basketball because we want better than that, you know? And if you watch a team, like if you had the Sacramento Kings here, like that type of roster for 3 years and they're not in the playoffs and they're struggling, you're going for the head coach and you're still struggling. Like, I want to see a winner. It's not easy. It's going to be a good balance between veterans and young players. But
listen,
look, the way I look at it is that the Knicks are actually like in a good position with the youth that they have. The thing I blame most is Thibodeau right now because when you watch the rotations, when you watch the lack of just giving trust to the young guys, you're running your starters into the ground. There's no creativity. And if you're not going to create offense for these guys, that's on your coach. That's not on the players. Like, you have to put them in position to succeed too. If you're having I get that we have injuries. I get that guys are missing like Derrick Rose. And we were hit with the safety protocol during like December and January, but Tibbs also has to be able to adjust better than he's adjusting right now, especially when you have most of your guys back. Yeah, like that is on coaching.
I get that 100%. I get that 100%. Not absolving Tibbs from this. We talked about it at length that Tibbs should have closed with Cam. But what I'm saying is, like, as Michael Maldonado said in the chat, like, yo, we hype up all of these kids. I'm just not going to do it anymore, bro. I've been doing it for so long, from Wilson Chandler, this dude, that dude, everybody, oh, he's going to be so nice. And then they don't turn out to be anything, bro. The thing about Obi is this. You now have drafted a backup player at the 8th spot in the draft. That's not good asset management when we needed a point guard or we needed a wing. Starting caliber. We drafted a backup at the 8th spot in the lottery, man. We already lost Frank, lottery pick, dud. We lost Kev, lottery pick, dud. Kev might not even be in the league in the next couple of years. Right now, I got more faith in Cam Reddish than I got in Obi right now. Again, prove me wrong. Everybody talking about, oh, Obi needs this, Obi needs that, Obi needs that. I understand that. But right now, I got more faith that Cam Reddish will be a better prospect for us than Obi, even in his limited time.
But that's fair. I mean, we see Cam Reddish's talent. That's not a hot take. That's nothing. Like, we can see that. We can see that on the court. I mean, he also plays at the position that we need rather than having Julius Randle out there. So that makes sense. But is it like, I get that's part of the fan base, like, can hype up players. Like, we've seen it for Frank Milliken. We've seen it for Kevin Knox. But is it also like at this point where we don't see the youth play too, that we just also want them? And it's just,
but bro,
at this point we've seen Burks. We know what they are.
Bro, remember last year how much we were talking about? Why isn't Tibbs playing Frank, his best defensive player? Why isn't he playing Frank? Bro, Frank stinks, bro. He's an NBA coach. Tibbs saw it. Fizdale saw it. Hornacek saw it. Frank ain't that guy. And now he's going to Dallas, and Kid is seeing it. He's getting 4 minutes a night. He's just not that good. Like, I understand. Look, I understand with Tibbs, the rotation is questionable, the schemes are missing. But when it comes to talent, I have to trust that these NBA coaches who have been NBA lifers have some insight that we might not have. And it's proven all time and time again. You see Kev down there with Nate McMillan. He's not getting any burn. None. He's getting 4 minutes. He's getting the same time that he was getting with the Knicks. 4 minutes. Garbage time. Again, I'm here for the patience. I'm here to give everybody time. I think Grimes is going to be a solid role player for us. We'll see what McBride becomes. I think Sims can carve out a backup center role for us. But we need impact. We need impact, man. All right, let's get back to the phone. Salute to everybody in the chat. That was a great conversation, man. 1:30 at night. I want to make sure all the people in the chat is up. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Knicks post-game live presented by Prizepicks. Let's go to the Discord. The Chinsta in the building. Chinsta, what's going on?
Alex, CP, you guys are running a great show for 1:30 in the morning, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I think that last caller was delirious. That call was very disorienting. Talking about Fizz almost gave me a PTSD attack. So I had a whole speech planned for when I came on, but I think tonight, like with our offense, we just run an offensive set and try to get a little two-man action. Like we're not trying to get anybody involved. There's no plays being run for anybody. It's people calling their number and reading and reacting, and it's not going to work. So I think like we have to let go of Fizz. I think not Fizz, Tibbs, but I think he's lost the locker room. I think Jules, you saw him tonight get ejected. Like that's just frustration. And I think I would rather get rid of Tibbs and try a new coach and see if we get a more productive Julius Randle. Maybe not what we got last year, but at least, use some better asset management with some of our players. But, I mean, all I can say is I hope we get a win on Sunday. Sunday's my birthday, so that'd be nice, but I can't hope for too much with these Knicks, I guess.
Happy birthday, man. Don't watch the Knicks on your birthday, man. Do something fun, man, and enjoy it. Be safe. With more life to you, man. We're wishing you nothing but health and happiness, and we'll talk soon, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks. That means a lot, guys. Peace.
Right. No doubt, man. No doubt. All right, let's go over to Emerald City, man. Let's go to Seattle. JP, what's good, JP?
Hey, what's good, CP?
What's good, bro?
How you doing?
Good, man.
Good. Yo, you had me dying with your take earlier about asset management.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, let me know. Am I wrong or not, bro? Let me know. I've been saying this for the last 3 shows, man. Let me know.
Nah, listen. Let me tell you, I'm Goldman Sachs over here. You're right. But the part that we're missing is that we traded Cam Reddish for a protected 18th round pick. I don't want to hear we trade him for Kevin Knox because, like you said, Kevin Knox is not an NBA player no more. So we literally just traded him for the pick. So Cam Reddish worth a protected 18th this year, 14th next year, of course, right? So we got to start in caliber 3, in my opinion. Am I wrong? Right? I think if we give him the minutes, he's going to get there.
No question.
So I think we're thinking about this all wrong. Like I know I was on the bandwagon, play the kids. We played the kids today. We played Deuce. Deuce was getting looked off the entire game. Like that's not on Tibbs. His teammates don't even trust him. You know what I mean? They're looking at him at like he's a G League player. So, that's on the team. So what I think we need to do is part of asset management. We need to consolidate it, right? So keep losing, tank Commander Tibbs. We get Ivy, top 2 pick. We straight at the 1, RG's at the 2, Cam's at the 3. We got Julius at the 4. People can say what they want about him. That is what it is. And Mitch is a problem. I don't care what anyone says. He ate DeAndre Ayton. He ate him today.
He did.
DeAndre Ayton had 8 points, 4 rebounds.
He did.
8 points, 4 rebounds. First number 1 overall pick, DeAndre Ayton, wasn't doing nothing. Why? Because CP3 wasn't playing. So I'm tired of hearing that like Mitch is doing this without a point guard. Imagine if he had one. He's absolutely worth all the money he's going to get in the offseason.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is our starting 5, if we can get that guard, if we can get Ivy, we are set. So then we need to consolidate the bench, right? IQ, Grimes, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially Obi. I agree. I think Obi needs to go out before he turns into Knox. Like, how much is he going to be worth, like, after next season playing behind Julius? We got to get rid of him. It's something personal, but you gotta get something for him. Package him with Grimes. Like, I don't even care at this point. Like, we just need to consolidate it because, like, it's gonna be hard to move off of some of the vet contracts. But I think the starting 5 is actually okay if we can get something at that 1 spot and a new coach. But I'm like, Mitch needs to get paid. Like, if we lose Mitch, this is gonna be a whole nother issue next season. And I'm not trying to watch the Knicks without Mitch. Mitch saved us tonight, and we still lost. Saved us.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, he did a great job. And appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. And speaking of Ayton, let me go to Val from Jersey, man. Val, you're a big Ayton fan. My guy Mitch ate his food tonight, man. What do you have to say about DeAndre Ayton tonight, man? That this was a guy you want on the Knicks. I'm not so interested, man. I think I'd rather Mitch.
Remember that?
Yeah, I don't forget.
I forgot all about that, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But damn, man. All right, but tonight I just wanted to hurry up and touch on. First thing I want to say.
We got to rapid fire, man. It's late out here.
Yeah. Tibbs, your goose is cooked. All right? One more game of this, and I'm done with you. And number 2, I don't like Evan Fournier. I can't keep defending the French players anymore. I'm done with Evan Fournier. But I just have a quick thing I want to ask y'all and see if y'all could touch upon it. Mm-hmm. If we were to get rid of Evan Fournier, Alec Burks, what position do you put Cam at? Is he a small forward? Is he a backup forward? Yeah. Is he a shooting guard? Like, what's your idea with Cam? Because wherever you put him, he affects somebody, whether it's RJ, Quickly, Randall, or Obi. Like, what do you do with Cam? Thank you, guys. Everybody like the video.
Appreciate it, man. Hit that thumbs up on for you boys. Like Val said, he's trying to get back in good graces after he was saying we should go after Ayton. Yeah, after he said we should go after Ayton. No, I think Cam is a 3. Maybe you can play him at small ball 4, depending on your coach. I don't think Tibbs is going to do that. But whatever it is, again, he's an effective player who should have closed the game, who should have closed the game tonight. But, it just wasn't meant to be. Shout out to Corey West, $10 super chat, says, I want the kids to play, but everyone's playing with a chip on their shoulder trying to get theirs, and it's the usual suspects chucking. Find the open guy and make the right play. Young Kobe, $20 super chat, says, CP, you're wrong on this one. We have an abundance of young talent. IQ, RJ, Grimes, Sims, Obi, Randall, Cam, and Mitch. We're getting beat by young teams in the league. Tibbs is not the coach, point blank, period. It's evident. Listen, man, young Kobe, you sound young. I've been here, bro. I've been here. I've seen it. I've seen Knicks teams year after year after year. I'm just not going to do it anymore, Al. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm not joining any more hives, man. I'm not joining any more hives. I was part of the Frank hive, the Kev hive. I'm done.
There's no way you could put Obi into the same camp as Frank. And there's no way, honestly, you can't even put Obi into the same camp as Knox, in my opinion, as of right now. Could you go on that trajectory? Sure. I don't think you could put him in that camp as Kevin Knox, because Kevin Knox legit went to the bench second year. Fizdale didn't want to play him. Mike Miller didn't want to play him. Tom Thibodeau didn't want to play him. At least Tibbs is letting Obi run. And we've seen Obi get some 20-point games out here and stuff like that. Obi, we know what Obi needs. He's a role player. As of right now, could he be something more? Maybe. I don't know. I think he has more upside than what we saw out of Kevin Knox.
Again.
Definitely more upside. Frank Ntilikina, we knew was a project coming in.
If he's an old role player, that's fine. I'm okay with role players. This team is filled with them. I need impact. This is why we can't win. This is why we can't win. I don't need a guy who he needs this, he needs this, he needs it. I need a guy who can get on the court and produce without help, without this, without that, without get out.
And that's why we're in the tank. And
this
that's
is why we are where we are. We don't have enough of those guys, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. Young Kobe in the chat says we're the same age. Okay, we're the same age. So, but what I'm trying to say is, yo, I'm just done with hyping up all these kids, man. I'm just done. Until I see more. I'm just done, bro. I'm just done.
But I think there's one, yes, hyping up kids. And I'll just say it one more time. It's one, yes, hyping up kids, but also seeing what they can offer. It's that evaluation. At this point in the season, we know what it is. Do we need impact players? Yeah, I'd love to get a Jaden Ivey. I wish we got someone like Tyrese Halliburton on this team. I wish we took him instead of Obi, because we needed a point guard. We didn't need a forward at that time. And honestly, we don't need any more forwards. We need guard play. We've needed guard play. I feel like we could always find a power forward. I feel like you can go into free agency and find a power forward, personally, and you can even probably draft a power forward later. We should have taken, we could have taken Halliburton. I wish we had like Maxey on this team, guys that can like impact and just get to the paint, just offer us a different dimension.
Yeah.
But as of right now, the good side is we do have like young talent, but we need to see what that young talent can do, and hopefully that they can be developed. And playing them 10 minutes, Grimes has entered the rotation and gets his 3 and D because we need that. But we also need to see what other guys can offer. Like, you can't just limit some of these guys either. You got to make that evaluation. This is a team that needs talent. Figure out what you have so you can make those type of deals, and also trade for talent too. Like, if we just play Obi 10 minutes a game, it's like, are we going to wait until third, fourth year to say playing Obi 10 minutes a game to say that's it? Or you just want to play him out now, say, okay, we got something right now, we can keep him, or he's not that guy, let's package him in the deal. Same thing with Emmanuel quickly. You got to figure it out too. Like, if you want, because it's not just through draft, we got to trade for players too to get talent on this team. You're not going to hit on every draft pick.
You got to figure out who. This is my problem with a lot of people in this fan base. They think just because you draft young that everybody's going to turn into everybody like the Raptors. Like, it doesn't work that way, bro. The Sacramento Kings have been in the lottery every year. They've had better picks than the Knicks for most years. They still been shit. They've been terrible. Every pick, you're not going to hit on every pick. Every kid is not going to turn into a superstar.
That's a fact.
Every kid is not going to turn into a superstar. So people tell me, oh, I'm negative, I'm this and that. No, I'm patient. Yeah, I'm patient until we get some real talent in here. I'm waiting for that. Man. Right now, I don't see it. I like RJ. We'll see if they actually play Cam some more minutes, what Cam can be. I think Grimes can fill a solid role. Do I think he's going to be the next Klay Thompson? No, I don't. But I think he can be a very solid role player on this team. Role player. Role player is different. We need guys that can take us to the next level. So people saying I'm negative, show me the proof. Look at our draft picks over the years. Where are they now? Even Kristaps Porzingis is on his third team. Where are they now? Show me the proof. Show me the Knicks draft pick that has gone on to greener pastures and become this great all-star the Knicks regret letting him go in the last 20 years.
So then with the kids on this team, I just want to clarify, because you're saying that you want talent on this team, which I don't disagree with. We do need impact players. What are you saying for the young kids? Are you trying to then trade them to get another good player on this team? What are you trying to figure out?
No, they need to play. They need to play, and they need to gain experience. And I think, some could turn out to be good players or better than average players. I think you still need that. I still think you need your homegrown talent to either help your team win games or help you acquire that guy. So they need to play. You absolutely need them to play. You need them to be developing. But to say that this team is just needs to be all young, all young, all young, you never develop that way. This is what the coaches are telling you. You never develop that way because you're sprinkling all these guys that have bad habits and they're not learning from anybody else who can play better, who can play more disciplined than they can. So every team is trying to mix youth with vets, so that you can actually win games. And then hopefully that will help your younger guys develop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't disagree with that, but I think we're at a point in the season where we've just seen the vets too much. We know what it is at this point.
Yeah.
We want the tank. All right. We want to get high lottery pick. And in doing so, getting said high lottery pick, play those young guys, evaluate them, figure out who should stay around and who shouldn't, and get ready to trade some of those guys because not everyone's going to be on this team. You know, say it, everyone says it. Not everyone's going to be on this team. But I think it's at this point for fans, when I'm not going to speak for everybody, but for part of the fan base that wants the young kids right now, we got to see what we have because some of them need to get moved to trade for talent to upgrade at a certain position and just see who's going to be who can stick around. I think Quentin Grimes can stick around.
Oh, of course. Listen, I think
but Obi Toppin,
Grimes is going to be a great player.
That's a guy that may need to be traded because if you're thinking about keeping Randall, he may need to get out of here. And even if you do trade Randall, maybe he still needs to be a guy you get out of here to upgrade at a different position because quite frankly, you watch him, he doesn't have a post game, doesn't have a face up game. You know, he struggles a little bit. He needs someone to get him activated. But if that's what you're figuring out as time goes on, especially for the remainder of this season, get ready to make that move then. And we already have that. We already have that data.
And people in chat saying David Lee was an all-star with the Knicks already. David Lee was solid before he even left. He could argue we shouldn't even got rid of him. Murray was great. David Lee was an all-star with the Knicks. He was ready to automatic double-double. He was set. I'm saying name me the rookie that we let go in the last 20 years that has been something. Ariza was okay. He was a role player. But my thing is every single year, we blamed every coach for Frank not progressing until we see that Frank is just not a good player. Maybe, just maybe, these guys know something that we don't. Sean V says the problem is that the vets have bad habits. I'm not talking about this year. Yeah, this year's vets crop hasn't been good. And this year's vets haven't been good. The team hasn't been good. All right, couple more calls before we wrap up. I'm in the bag tonight. Let's go. Who we got? We got King Deej on the dish. Sam, go ahead and wrap up with some final comments. Sam, go ahead.
Yeah, I've just been sitting here listening to everything. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I also feel like the front office hired these assistant coaches to develop the players that we have, and the problem is your head coach doesn't have the flexibility to utilize the development that we may have seen in the gym that we can't see on the court. It comes down like Obi Toppin, and we know he needs a point guard. And we talk about all this point guard talk. And you have, I mean, again, it's like hyping up the young players. And it's like, it's 1:47 in the morning. I'm sorry. But like, my mind is all over the place.
We got to wrap soon.
Yeah, so. It's tendency. Like coaches need to build better tendencies in these players. When RJ had the ball in the fourth quarter, you knew that he didn't see a second option for him because it's been built into his head that Julius Randle is the person you dump to when you don't have it going. So he doesn't trust anyone else because Tibbs is like, no, you're the guy. You. When we had Deuce standing in the corner, IQ just kept on dumping it down to RJ because no one else could do it. There's no other player where there's no tendencies built into them where they're like, okay, yeah, let me trust my other team. Let me facilitate to this guy. Let's see what he could do. Let's start working together as a team. It's always down to this ISO ball. When you have these development coaches and they're trying to build these players into good talent, it's hard to do it when you're focused on just a heliocentric offense.
Hey, listen, I agree with you there. I definitely agree. And that needs work, man. That needs work. They definitely need a better offensive scheme. And part of it is Tibbs' rotations. I totally get that. I totally get that. And I'm not here to say that Obi's going to be a complete bust or anything like that. I'm just saying I don't see him being the guy that can really move the needle for this team. Because one, Julius is blocking him. And two, we need this, that, and a third for him to be the perfect player. That's all I'm saying. I think he can be a productive player for us. That's fine. But I don't see him being a guy that moves the needle for us. This is the problem with this team. We have too many guys at the same skill level. This is why we can't move. Until someone establishes themselves as that guy, we're always going to be in this position. Let me moving forward. Sam, we'll check in Sunday, man. Good show, bro.
Yeah. See you guys.
Sam's got knocked out, man. Sam's with us, man. He's a soldier, man. Sam rocks with us on all the West Coast watch-alongs. Definitely appreciate that. And Wayne Chappelle says, don't try to hedge your bets. No, I'm not hedging my bets. I'm just keeping it a buck. These guys aren't those guys that you feel like they are. And I think you guys are, even McBride, I think you guys are overrating McBride as well. But we'll see what he turns out to be. King Deej on the check-in. King Deej, what's going on?
Yo, what's good? Run
What's
it up,
good?
Orange and Blue family.
Good,
Listen, man, I don't think you're wrong, bro. Honestly, like I wasn't even gonna talk about that, but honestly, I don't think you're wrong, because I think as just fans of every fan base, we hype up our own to a certain degree. But in the same point, like obviously what you said about Frank, what you said about Knox is all facts. Kevin Knox is getting donuts. In Atlanta. They losing. So it's like, it's very understandable. I mean, in Dallas, they just traded for Spencer. Frank was sitting there. Like, that's how much they didn't have faith in him. But it's to a certain degree that it might just be CP. Honestly, there's too many cooks in the kitchen for us. Like every year, come draft time, it's just too many people in our organization that have too many different opinions. Like they're not on the same path. They wasn't on the same path with Frank. They wasn't on the same path with Knox. They wasn't even on the same path with Obi. So it's like, and to be fair to Obi, yes, Obi needs a point guard because he is a pick and roll big. But it's like, I thought when they drafted Obi, they was gonna do that Scary Terry trade with Randall, and now that ship is sailed. As far as this game, like I'm gonna get back to what I called for, and then I'm gonna hang up. As far as this game goes, this game is the perfect example, and I don't care what nobody says. It's just how I feel. The tank is moving, but the tank is steady moving. But Randall and Tibbs are the biggest problems of this team. It's point blank. Period. Tibbs. He doesn't even realize that the game is changing. Like the fourth quarter when Randall did what he did, mind you, it wasn't even something that he should have done because that's just a play on. And what everybody's saying is that Cam pushed him. If you look back at the replay, Randall pushed him, which got Cam upset and pushed him. And because Randall's just 250 and a bulldozer, he didn't even feel it. But he felt it turn around and made it a big deal. But my whole thing with those two, man, is that they don't Randall's IQ it's just not there. I saw it for a whole season. For 2.5 seasons, I've seen that this guy has no basketball IQ. And when he's not ball dominating, he doesn't help you win. As far as Tibbs could watch a whole game change and he won't do anything about it. There was no plays called for McBride, for Reddish. Even when he's letting RJ just be RJ, it's just RJ's going downhill on a pick and roll. You don't got him coming off of a curl like Mikal Bridges going downhill, getting easy layups. You got him working hard. It's just like, I just feel like, man, they need a point guard. I don't care what it takes. This year, this summer, the only 4 people that I want on this team that should stay no matter what is one, Mitch, pay that man. He worked for every dollar bill. Keep him. RJ, because RJ's the highest pick that we had, and he shows you signs. And then after those, Grimes as a rotational piece. Definitely. And then honestly, Cam Reddish, just because I think Cam Reddish is the most talented. But everybody else, in my opinion, is up for grabs, bro. There's nothing that I really love about Quickly. There's nothing that I really love about McBride. And Obi needs a point guard, but he can't affect the game. Like, go after Jaden Ivey or Brunson no matter what. And
Okay.
if that means trading up in a draft, you got to do it, man. Ivy, Brunson, no matter what. I'm out. Peace and love.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Look, I think on Quick, I think maybe I'm in a minority. I see him filling a role player off the bench. Do I think he's ever going to be starting point guard of the Knicks? No. Would I rather see him instead of Burks running the point? Yes. I thought tonight was a night where Quick was pretty solid off the bench. You know, Rob from Nebraska, he's been tough on Quickly. I didn't think this game certainly wasn't lost because of Quickly.
No.
I thought he did what he had to do out there. And he's been trying to get back into the groove. I thought last couple of games he's been fairly solid on over a 48 minute game. Yeah, I thought Quickly was all right.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Like Quickly, look, could he be a point guard in this league? Maybe. Takes time for guys to become a point guard. There's plenty of guys out there that took 4 or 5 years to become a point guard. If he becomes that, great. If not, look, 6 man off the bench. You need role players in this league. Most of the league is role players. If he right now is a combo guard, guy who likes to shoot, he plays better off ball, shooter. You know, can't really drive right now. Doesn't really have like a diverse offense for you where it bends the defense and that you have to honor from all 3 levels. So his game's limited. But tonight he had a good game. And he did okay running like the offense. It's not great. He did okay. There's no point guard on this team. We need a point guard.
Need a
point blank.
Need a point, man. All right, we're gonna wrap this show up with the rhyme animal Chuck D, man. Chuck D on the Discord. Chuck, if you hear us, man, just go ahead and unmute your mic. We're gonna close this show as we should with the closer. Chuck, if you hear us, go ahead and unmute your mic. There we go.
I don't know if I'm legitimately equipped to close the show.
Of course.
Hey,
man.
listen, man. National TV this year, last year, what it did, understand this.
Mm-hmm.
The hate is heavy. The envy is high. Last year, as many people was looking at us with this, okay, here they come, right? There's no ulterior motive for any other 29 other teams, cities, and markets to make us look good or to make sure that player comes to us. Matter of fact, every team, it doubly hates us now. And they're like, say, keep whoever away from the Knicks. You know, the pressure bust pipes, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, and I hate to be the guy who's going to be like, fire the guy, but the urgency is different here, man. It's just different. And I'm
Absolutely.
not going to be the guy that says, play the kids or whatever, but seriously, there is a problem in the administration and the coaching right now that nationally it's the embarrassment of the NBA right now. And how do you rebound off of that? How do you rebound off of that? That is the question.
Yeah.
I mean, the tank, like I said earlier, Fournier fries, Tibbs melt, and what's the other thing I said? Tank juice, right?
The shake, the tank shake.
Everything. It is. I mean, seriously. I mean, you're past angry. You're it's like you're in a corner, man, getting the rope-a-dope. And we are Knicks fans. We ain't gonna turn away from the games. We're gonna turn it down and tune in and to Alex and CP and whoever's on KFTV and be like, yo, man, and the announcers throwing shade. ESPN Sports Center comes on afterwards, and it's like, yo, man, it's like we got to give it to them. So it's just like us. It's really us against the world. We just got to know that whoever these players are, there is no ulterior motive. There's no upside on the 29 other markets giving us that player. We're going to have to figure out how to get them, and we're going to have to be kind of like ruthless in getting them or something. I mean, that's my only take on it. I don't know if that's legitimately a closer, but I am out. Salutes to the best, y'all. That's y'all.
The rhyme animal Chuck D on the Discord. Chuck, we appreciate you, man. Of course, man. Any comments from you is always a good one, man. So we definitely appreciate that. And, look, I just think they have to play they continue to play the long game. But this third off season for Leon is going to be crucial. to go in here and get a piece that can help this team be better. I'm not talking about championship and all that. I'm talking about just being better. No, I'm not talking about going out and getting Dame or any other realistic trades. People want DeJounte Murray, they have no chance at him. Donovan Mitchell, they have no chance right now. Maybe later. Right now, just go get a piece. Somebody in the chat said, well, the Brunson would be a panic move. I don't necessarily see it like that. I think we can't wait around for the perfect player, the perfect point guard, the 6'5", two-way point guard that can shoot lights out from three, defend, defend to save his life. That guy's just not going to be out there. And I don't think Brunson's a slouch either. I think we have to address the position and go out there and get a point guard. We have to, man. We have to.
Long enough. It's been long enough.
Yeah.
Like, I agree. There's no we keep waiting. Like, no, we shouldn't get this point guard. We shouldn't get that point guard. We shouldn't get this point guard. At some point, you need a point guard. And regardless of whether you get them for now and you can trade them later down the road to upgrade at the position later, the fact of the matter is we need a point guard. Jalen Brunson is a very good point guard. I remember we had arguments about Fred VanVleet, whether we should get him. Look at him. He's a good point guard. I wish we got Fred VanVleet. We were arguing whether Chris Paul would have been a good point guard because he's injury prone. Still a point guard. Solve it. Like, he's injured right now, but he solved the issue for the Phoenix Suns. We need a point guard.
Yeah.
Like Jalen Brunson, young point guard, savvy. Is he the best defender? No. But it's if you want someone on the trajectory with this young team who thinks the game at like a high level, like, there's nothing wrong with Jalen Brunson as a point guard. At this point, it's not saying just go sign like a Ramon Sessions or anybody like that.
Right.
Like, we're looking at Jalen Brunson, like, we're arguing about an up and coming point guard in the league that has shown that he can play next to a star in Luka Doncic who doesn't need the ball but can still get his own.
That's right.
Like, if you're looking to feature RJ, like, don't you want a guy like that? Like, even forget what your stance is on Julius Randle. If you have Julius Randle and RJ here, and those are be the guys that you want to feature in this offense, don't you want a guy who's going to take a step back and get those guys activated? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, if you want RJ to be that centerpiece that everyone wants him to be, you're going to need somebody that gets it to him. It might not be just a score first point guard.
I would love SGA, man, but why would the Thunder get rid of him? Thunder right now could get the number one pick right now. They could have him and Chet Holmgren, him and Bonchero, him and whoever running and gunning. SGA, my prize pick, lock of the night. Shout out to Prizepicks. At 33 points. Now, he's been one of the hottest players in the league right now. Why would Sam Presti give him up to help the Knicks?
You're going to have to trade RJ in order to get SGA.
Even if he's interested in that. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's no package. You're not going to get a young guy without giving up a young guy and some draft capital.
A ton. And shout out to Prizepicks, the presenting sponsor of the night. Go to prizepicks.com, enter promo code KFTV to play our daily fantasy sports game. It's the game that we all play after every game. Again, prizepicks.com, promo code KFTV, and you'll get a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Tonight, Al, I'll give you my quick picks. I did pick Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 27.5 points against the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finished with 33. I picked Bobby Portis over 8 rebounds against the Chicago Bulls, man. Bobby Portis, a starting center for the Milwaukee Bucks, has been on a tear. Whenever Bobby Portis averages over 27 minutes per game, he's hit the over on rebounds 65% of the time. He's actually been averaging 10 boards per game whenever he's hit that mark. Tonight, he finished with just 7. So I missed that rebound number by 2. Karl Anthony Towns. This was a tough one, man. I picked Karl Anthony Towns. I did get my over with 33 points on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but I picked Karl Anthony Towns over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And the Timberwolves washed the Thunder. He didn't even play in the fourth quarter, so he only finished with 31. So sometimes the only difficult thing about Prizepicks is that you have to try to factor in the blowout factor. But I felt like it could have been an evenly matched game. OKC was at home, and they got blown out there. But, again, a bad team. Shout out to Julius because I did take Julius over 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and Julius got ejected with 36. I just made it with Julius Randle. And then shout out to RJ Barrett. My prize picks locks of the night was RJ Barrett over 4 free throws made tonight. I mean, despite his, not shooting well, RJ's been very aggressive in getting to the line, and tonight was no different. Got to the line 10 times, knocked down 7, so I was able to cash in there. So I got 3 out of my 5 prize picks selections right tonight, and that'll do it for me, man. But for you guys at home, again, play to win, but play responsibly. Go to prizepicks.com, enter promo code KFTV for a match in your deposit of up to $100. Al, good show tonight, man. You're a soldier, bro. West Coast Watch Along, we did 3.5 hours.
That's it?
3.5 hours, bro. Man. On a tough buzzer beater, the Knicks go down 115 to 114. Definitely want to salute to everybody in the chat, man. Hey, let's get those likes up. Let's get up to 1,000 likes. We got 1,500 people here in the chat. Let's get up to 1,000 likes before we wrap up. Somebody just hit me on the Discord like, how do I call in? Call in on Sunday. Show's over, fam. We're done here. Shout out Tony Saunders, $5 super chat, says hashtag free cam. RJ will bounce back. No more hives. Corey West, I got that one. Appreciate it. Blood of the Panda throws me tomatoes. He's an Obi fan, so he didn't like my Obi comments tonight. I understand it. I appreciate it, though. Chuck D says Tibbs melt Fournier fries, Tank Shake is on national TV menu for embarrassing losses across the United States of America, plus the 50-plus countries tuned into KnicksFanTV for therapy. This is coaching. Daniel Perez says, need more focus on this team scouting department. How many years have we missed the draft? Gotcha Open says, Tibbs leaving the game on with the tank fatigues again. Christian Cruz says, with the shooters we have, it's another example. We need more offensive-oriented head coach. Our offense is redundant and will continue to give the same results. Boxing Trav, RJ attacked. Wish he hit more, but I'm good with it. Cochise Carter, Cochise, what's good? He says, shout out CP KnicksFanTV. Tibbs taking out Cam was the turning point. Can't bring this guy back. He must go. Chunk Norris says, make him say, lighten that Tibbs pack. Cheers to the tank. Paul Robinson says, Tibbs tried to win, but our youth are the real winners. Kevin Joseph says, I'm here for the tank, but that one hurt. Yeah, man. Jamaica Queens 22 says, Knicks lose the only way the Knicks could. Paul Robinson says, blame Tibbs. He put Evan in, took Cam out. Politics, youth, offense look good. The smartest fans in the NBA will not tolerate insanity next year again. Iris Cox, appreciate it. Uptown Mr. $10 super chat says, Tibbs took Cam out and Fournier got cooked and airballed all within 2 minutes of being in. That's a fact. Hashtag start Cam. Code Jim says, Suns fan here. Take this money and pay that boy Mitch. Shout out to Code Jim. Josh B says, these are the type of losses that will get Tibbs fired, and we need that. This front office isn't serious about winning long term if Tibbs is back. Shout out to NY Sports Guys. Says CP can't do anything but laugh. Isaiah Ellis, thanks CP for telling Drew to hit the showers early. Kenny Gales, the tank moves on. Jimmy Faustin says, CP, I want to thank you for prize picks. I won $840 tonight, $1,400 last week. I just got my Manscaped last night, and the guy that keeps calling in and saying that it saves his marriage is not lying. Manscaped is the real deal. Shout out Jimmy Faustin, $20 super chat, man. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Username 3, Tibbs is a damn joke. Ablab Studios, $20 super chat. Tibbs. Shout out to Josh, says, hope they gave Drew 5 games for that vicious shove. He must be a Suns fan. Okay. Junior Karoma, yep, snapbacks coming up. Appreciate Ruben McKay. Think I got everybody here. And that's it, man. We'll see you guys Sunday night. West Coast Watch Along continues, man. Al, great show. Tough loss. We see you guys Sunday night. Great show. Remember that the show is available in audio podcast format as well. all the major podcast platforms. Can't miss it. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Go to KnicksFanTV.com for the show links for tonight. Also go to manscaped.com. Promo code KFTV, 20% off plus free shipping. And losing my voice now, so I'm about to sign out. See you guys Sunday. Great show. Tough loss. Peace.